Hey guys, if we were the Beatles, which Beatle would you be? Because I would be John and Paul.
I'd be Ringo, of course.
And George.
You know what? I'll be the other one. I don't even give a shit.
There's none left.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
They're all fucking Beatles to me.
Yeah, that's the way the song goes.
They're all fucking Beatles to me.
Chris, do your impression of every singer that you know. Okay, do you feel that might be a bit of a...
So pussy.
But do you feel that might be a bit of a generalization?
No.
Not at
all. No, that's not.
Wait.
What do you mean?
I mean...
I got a fucking love. Love is the answer.
Chris hates
I just feel like that's a really condescending way to encapsulate all music.
Not really. They should make more songs about love, though, don't you think?
Chris, are you getting into Chris's Idi Amin and Pol Pot and Genghis Khan territory?
He tends... I just like to hear... I just was hoping maybe he had evolved since I had a talk.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast.
You got instruments, too?
You want to buy something on Amazon?
You learned how to do that? Great.
What you do is you go to our website, then you hit the Amazon banner. My name is Will. I look much better naked than you'd think. Sasso.
Well,
that's a good nickname.
Yeah.
I like
that.
It's
also true.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Bryan Callen, what's your name? And over there is...
My name is Bryan the Kid Callen, as the people know.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
And, hey, you know what?
No nickname, because what you see is what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
That's right.
One word.
What you see, what you get.
Not even a word.
Yeah.
Chris, for sure do something about the way you dress. That's a terrible shirt. Once again, it's pumpkin.
A great shirt.
Well, it's a pumpkin-colored shirt.
And it's my favorite shirt.
You're hairy, and you like showing off your bad, hairy chest.
Brian and Chris are happy to see each other because this is the first record of.
Well, why don't you ask the girls that I'm with? Why don't you ask the girls with how I dress? You know what they say?
Hey man, what's that supposed to be?
Whoa, what is that?
What's that supposed to be?
Whoa,
you just shoved your knuckles in your mouth.
What is that?
Just to make a sound. All right, wait, hold on a second. Let's do a little improv here. I'll be Brian.
Yeah.
You be the girls that hang out with you.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I'm pointing to Chris.
All
okay,
right, cool.
I'm going to be Brian.
Cool.
So, hey, let's call her Jane. Hey, Jane, what do you think of the way Chris dresses and his style?
Oh, I haven't think it's too possible.
Oh, wait a minute.
Chris,
Hold
first
on.
of all,
Well, what's up? Why would they be sounding like that?
Yeah, what is it? Why don't you tell us?
Do they have a bad tooth, or what's going on?
I don't think so.
Does she have a toothache?
No.
Novocaine?
No, you know what? Let's ask her. Why
Wait,
don't you ask her?
I'm going to be Brian again.
Why don't I play me?
Yeah,
go ahead.
All right, fine. I thought, but I was about to say my back is a back. Hey, what's up, Jane? My back is a burlap sack full of snakes. Gadoosh. Check this out. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at my six pack. Looks like 6 dinner rolls, even though I'm 51. Gadoosh. What do you think? What do you think of Chris's T-shirt? I think, and I don't want to get suggestive, but I think is it supposed to be your penis?
Oh, I didn't really think about it, but I guess it would be, yeah.
Oh man, you're really laying it on thick.
That's so.
I guess it would
inappropriate.
be.
When we get
because
I'm realizing it sounds like there's something in my mouth.
Yeah.
So,
why would I be in the room? Why would
when-
I be in the room while she was gobbling your power source?
Good.
Why would I be in the room?
Question. Power source. Does he plug it in overnight like he's a Prius?
Yeah. What am I tied up?
I'm just asking a question.
Did you drug me and tie me to the chair or something?
Hey,
maybe I did.
When we get together, usually the first episode we record is the first few minutes are really great, man. They're a lot of fun because Brian and Chris haven't seen each other a while and they get all over each other.
Yeah.
But it also means that we catch up on some stuff because we're friends in real life.
We're friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
We're friends.
Old friends.
And so we got a few things we were talking about earlier. One of the things is we got a live show coming up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some more of those.
That's right.
That'll be June 11th.
We will sign your
Brian,
T-shirts.
you ready for all that? Do you need us to text you?
Brea Improv.
Do you need us to
Brea,
text you that
California.
day and remind you
June
to get there?
11th. June 11th.
What time? What time?
8:00.
Hey, he knows.
Yeah, all right, that's a
And
good
we
guess,
got
though.
we got some reads here that we're going to do in a little bit. I'm
guys-
just letting you
you
in. I'm
guys
just
haven't-
pulling the
let us
curtains
in.
back.
Let him into our
You
world.
guys haven't seen me live. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
seen
we
you
have.
live.
We have.
Well, I haven't seen you do a podcast live.
Yeah.
No. So,
Brian, did you get the email earlier with our new sponsor? We're going to record a couple reads in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put them in the show.
I
yeah,
did.
that's
Get
very
that
cool.
email?
You got that?
Yep.
Let me ask you something. What about the email about how we were going to maybe set up some other shows? Because I don't remember you responding to that one.
Yeah.
I
Chris
did.
and-
I'm sure I probably did.
Oh, really? Because I remember I responded and said, yeah, I could definitely do that. I did that right away. And then, very quickly,
Probably
after
an
that,
hour later, I responded.
Will was there.
Which one was that then?
Well, we were trying to set up a show on Hollywood.
Well, here's what's going on.
And
because,
Vancouver
because we appreciate you. Our audience has come out, and they are definitely going to be there. And that show will sell out, so get your tickets to the Brea Improv show. And so we're thinking of adding another show here or there. We're thinking of going up to Vancouver, which is my hometown, which would be fun. But the problem is when our agents hit us up and go, hey, you guys, why don't we go do this and do that?
Immediately, I'm like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. If I can work it out my schedule, yeah, you know my schedule, so why don't you set it up?
And I say, hey, that sounds really, really good. Per my schedule also, because I'm busy too.
And then Bryan says... Nothing
at all.
Guys,
That's what he says.
I don't remember not doing that.
Really, it's probably because you didn't do it.
Yeah,
you
which is
don't
weird.
remember things you don't do.
Because there's a lot of things you don't do that you
don't-
gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Now let me ask you a question.
I don't know. I mean, you're accusing
Well,
me.
let's see. Let's find out if it's a self-centered thing and if it's only to benefit you, or if it's just a severe problem you have.
Yeah,
okay?
because there should be a switch in your brain
So-
between things you do than things you don't gotta do.
So
but
I
it
got-
seems to me that is just off altogether.
Right.
Don't-
Okay, but,
excuse
this
me,
is how we
I'm
prove
sorry.
it. This
Don't
is how we
turn
prove
knobs
that.
at me.
Okay.
Don't
but
like
this-
it. Don't
I'm
act like
turning
I'm,
knobs in the air.
You're turning
You're
knobs
physically
in the air.
doing it with your
Don't
hand
act
like you're
I'm
screwing in a light bulb.
machine that you can turn knobs
But
with.
let me
Get up on the
but
mic
let me-
a little bit.
But let me ask
Get up
you.
on the mic.
Let me ask you a question.
Shut up,
to
man.
where we could find out about whether it has to do with you being very self-centered, or if it has to do with it's just a little bit of a switch in your brain.
Okay,
I'm doing the knob
you
thing.
know what?
Tell
Here's
me
what we'll do.
here's how we do it.
I will present
I-
a subject, and then Chris will ask you a very pertinent question to that subject.
Just don't turn knobs in
So,
here. It
Brian,
makes me fucking angry.
Right.
Brian,
Yeah.
responding to the email regarding our live appearances, Chris.
Did you do it?
I would have to say that probably I did.
Okay. Well, I
don't
think
think you
that's interesting. You got another question?
All right, yeah.
And then
Actually,
let me-
there's been a little bit of paperwork that we need to fill out because we have sponsors, and money gets divided three ways here.
Yeah.
Just like the Beatles, money gets divided three ways here.
Yeah. Sure.
And so, Brian,
yeah.
with regard to the email that you got from people who handle my business and my business manager, the email about filling out the W-9
for payment.
For payment, Chris.
Did you do it?
Okay. I do remember something about an I-9, and I think I
No,
filled
okay.
it out. So-
I-9 is the freeway you take.
It's a W-9.
What?
It's a W-9
I-9
form.
is
I'm
a
not
freeway.
in a court of law, so you guys are asking me these questions that I have not checked my email. So I'm not so sure of whether or not I did.
If you
Okay.
were in a court of law and you were on the stand,
Yeah.
a lawyer would have a question for you.
What would that be?
Did you do it?
Okay. I would like you to not. I would like you to not be. I would like to rephrase that question.
But wait, hold on a second.
Because
If you
I
start
feel-
popping off at the mouth like that, and Chris is the attorney
But he's
in
being-
question, then I,
aggravating
sitting
the
here
witness.
as the judge, I
you
would
do?
go order.
Yeah.
Bryan Callen, please answer the question. The
Okay, but
question,
Your Honor,
and the
he
question,
has to be
and
more
the
respectful.
And the
Yeah.
question is,
Yeah.
did you do? That's what the judge would say.
The judge would take.
The judge would speak English and clearly, but you're baiting me.
No.
I don't know if I did it.
Order,
okay?
Bryan
And
Callen.
I'm not going to answer a question unless I'm asked
The-
in a respectful way.
Did you do? That's
Well,
what the judge would say.
I-
Did you do?
yeah, I think the judge, and even the bailiff would be thinking to himself, "Did you do it?"
And you know what the people in the jury would be wondering?
What?
Did you do? Did you do?
They'd be among themselves in the back room.
No, because that's not English. So
That's what they would-
going to. I am going to not respond and take the fifth because I'm.
So you just want to you want to speak to your lawyer is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you know what your lawyer would say to you, just in privacy, away from everything,
Okay.
off the record.
What would he say?
A client, confidentiality.
Yeah,
He
what
would
would he
say,
say?
Brian, come on, listen. We've known each other a while here. I'm happy to be working with you, and I trust you. I think you're a great guy. But let me ask you, on the level,
Go ahead.
Did you do?
He would not say it that way
He
because I
would
wouldn't
say-
hire an asshole.
He would say,
I
"Did
would-
you do?"
I wouldn't hire a fucking.
He's not a fucking ass.
Yeah,
Not-
he is,
not-
because
he'd
he's
be
not
like,
speaking to
not
me
for
in a
nothing.
respectful
Look,
way.
we got a
He'd be
lot
like,
of things coming
Hold
up.
on.
Not for nothing.
Yeah, and
Brian,
don't
it's
do
just
it.
you
Do
and
it
I.
right. I'm not hiring that asshole.
Did you do it?
Chris.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Huh? You just let everything grow, huh?
Right.
Let it all grow out.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
You know what? What particularly grows?
What?
My dick in your eye.
What did you say?
Particularly gross. My dick in your eye.
My wife?
Your eye.
My wife.
Your eye. Anyway.
See, I can't prove what you're
Well,
saying.
no, but it's all good because we're just here to do a podcast and let it go. My name's Chris D'Elia.
I'm Brian. I'll kick your fucking ass, Chris.
Okay.
The kid Callen.
And?
Yeah, and I will kick your ass.
And what are we
right?
doing here? Why don't we hear Will? Why don't you
Well,
explain what's going on here?
This is Will. Will is a techie. He's a nerd, and he literally goes up to Silicon Valley. He invested in a bunch of startups, these tech startups, and I don't think he's ever made money. I think he's lost a lot of money. There is a little box here in front of the mic, and it's called there's a label on it that says the Willbot 10,000, and I guess we are supposed to touch this button, push this button, and I'm going to do that now, and it should be interesting. So here we go. There it is.
Hello.
Oh.
I am the Willbot 10,000.
Oh.
I am a podcast interface.
And
Cool.
Do we just and so we can talk to it?
I am sitting in for Will Sasso.
Can you hear us? Can you?
Yes.
Oh.
I have the ability to hear and interact with Bryan Callen and Chris
Bryan.
D'Elia.
Bryan Callen.
Well,
It's
Bryan
B-R-Y.
Callen.
Bryan Callen.
Your name is spelled Bryan.
Yes, I know, but you would pronounce it.
In my program, that spells Brian.
I mean, he kind of has a point. The robot.
If you'd like your
What?
name to be Brian, we'll have to program your name.
You just said my name.
Brian.
You just said Brian. Say that again.
right, but it's not.
When I am addressing you, your name is Brian.
Well, right, because you're not programmed to.
You just
Because
said
it is
Brian.
spelled
Hey, Siri,
B-R-Y-A-N.
whatever the fuck, Willbot.
My name is Willbot 10,000.
Okay.
Okay, so
I am a podcast interface.
If you're going to call me Brian,
I am a fully functioning member
All right.
of 10-Minute Podcast.
if you're going to call me
My
Brian,
voice
why don't
has been sampled from Will Sasso.
I'm going to call
Brian, hold on 1 second.
Don't fucking call me Brian.
No, I didn't. I actually didn't
Hey,
mean
guys, let each other talk. Why are you a basket of cats?
to. All right.
You see, I have listened to
Yeah.
every episode
Of course, you know the
This is
basket.
the problem with
10-Minute
technology.
basket
It
of
doesn't
cats.
have any human.
Well, hold on 1
Bryan
second.
Callen.
Oh, God. There. You said it. Whoa.
I have the ability to learn.
There.
Oh,
Awesome.
wow,
I
that's
can
cool.
learn names.
So what's
Nice.
my name?
Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia. Yeah, you got it.
Chris D'Elia.
Okay, good.
My name is Will Sasso. Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast.
Okay.
If you would like to buy something on Amazon,
Right.
please visit our website, 10minutepodcast.com.
Right. Okay. So
Then hit the banner that says Amazon.
right.
Yes.
You will not be charged more than you normally
they-
would for
Okay.
your
You don't have to
purchase.
say that part.
Yeah, you don't have to say
And
that
we
shit.
would get a kickback.
Right.
Okay.
So
I have
all right.
been programmed to do the reads because you two dope goats will not do them properly.
I'm being
pretty
insulted
cool
by a
that-
fucking
Yeah,
little
but
computer.
you have to look
I
at it
have
as
been
admirable.
programmed
Little fucking
by
box.
Will
How about
Sasso.
I
It's kinda- no.
how about I smash you?
No, let me say.
You know what I mean?
it's
How
kinda-
about I? This is what annoys me about technology. Hey, fucking.
My name is Willbot
yeah.
10,000.
Whatever the fuck
Well,
it
if
is.
you stutter, he's going to come in and correct you
Right.
because he's
Also,
Siri's-
Chris,
Siri's
he will be ruining the bit.
of course.
Brian,
Siri's
do
dumbass
not
brother.
kill the bit
Listen.
when you are trying to diss Willbot 10,000.
Listen.
Right. This is
Listen.
getting very kind of weird meta, actually. But please, just,
Actually or actually?
right.
Because
I
you
actually
meant
am
to say
Smart-ass
I actually am-
actually, but you said actually. So,
All right, I'm
because actually is not a word.
Right. You do
So,
it slow. Yeah, we know we're
you
ahead of
know?
you. We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
You know?
Yeah, see,
Right. Okay, and that's actually, I feel very honored that you kind of know the whole
I
language.
have listened to every episode
I know that,
of
'cause you
the
said that.
10-minute podcast.
Yeah.
I am a podcast interface.
You know what this... Hey, I got a question for you. You got boyf?
Very funny. That means, do you have a boyfriend?
Right.
Y apostrophe GAH apostrophe BOYF.
Right.
This is what is referred to in my interface as jape
So
or a gaff.
What is that
Wait, well, I'm
podcast?
sorry, what?
I am a big fan of the David Greco episodes.
Okay, well,
I will
feel
not bring
maybe...
them up now, as that would be killing the
Right,
bit.
right.
I will leave that to you,
But maybe-
Brienne.
Maybe
Brian, you said
That
Brian.
time I called you Brienne as a joke. I know your name is Brian
So you're learning
because
humor.
I can learn.
Okay.
Well,
So you're learning now to do humor.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So anyway, it's really actually, I mean, as much as you're upset, Brian, that's really, really fantastic that you were able to, that Will was able to.
well, it's good artificial intelligence.
I mean, that's amazing. That's like, have you seen the Japanese robot things on
Yeah.
YouTube? Like, I mean, this is almost like that.
Yes, Willbot 10,000.
I would like
Are you thinking
to
about?
fuck one of those robots.
Whoa.
Okay, well, hold on a
That
second.
was a
Brian,
joke.
can I say something, Willbot, to Brian
Yes.
without you interrupting? Brian, what you do is you talk over the robot. The robot's not going to fucking stop talking because it's a robot. So why don't you stop talking?
The robot can learn to shut the fuck up, though, can't it? Because it can learn.
My name is Willbot 10,000. I
we know
can
that.
learn to shut up, but I won't.
Right, especially for Brian because you were probably programmed that Brian's the fucking dickhead one.
I was programmed to speak over Brian.
What about me?
Not quite as much as Brian, but I was programmed to speak over Brian.
Let me ask you a question.
But as Chris said, I am a robot, and that's obvious.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Wow, I
Willbot,
like that.
Willbot,
That's-
you're not
thanks
really
for
a
that.
robot
That's
in a
very
sense.
cool.
Do you envy robots that have working appendages and... Or do you,
Brian, you are showing your age, thinking I am actually a robot.
you're the one saying you're a robot.
This isn't Buck Rogers.
But you're
I
the-
am a podcast interface.
But you said you're the one who said you're a robot.
No, Brian. My name is Willbot 10,000. It's a fun name given to a program, Brian. When you were young, you used to listen to music on a solid oak stereo console.
Hey, I'm not that fucking
the size
old, bro.
of a coffin. I almost said console twice.
You're,
Because
listen,
I
Wow.
meant to say
you
coffin.
said you wanted to
How
fuck
interesting.
one of the
But
Japanese
nowadays,
robots. You can't do that,
an
Willbot.
iPod is 10,000
Stop talking
times
over me.
smaller.
Willbot.
A solid
Willbot.
state console is
Willbot.
approximately
Willbot. He's
30,000
He's not going to...
square
I'll do it.
Willbot.
Excuse me, Willbot?
Yes.
Oh, what
See?
the fuck, man?
Well, because he's programmed to talk over
Yeah,
you.
that's bullshit.
We have 2 minutes left. As Willbot 10,000.
Okay, so you're gonna just keep
Right,
talking
I got
over
it.
me?
I got it.
What the fuck?
I
Willbot?
need to remind
Willbot?
you. Yes, Chris.
Unbelievable.
I
Amazing.
think that what we're trying to do...
It's amazing. I'm insulted.
It's somewhere around this point that Will would ask you guys a question that would wrap up the podcast
So ask
neatly
the question.
for the listener.
The guy, he's not even hearing me. It's
I know.
amazing.
So
I
what would the
could not be
question
here.
be then?
My question would be, get to the point.
Okay. Well, we actually don't really know. The point is, the point is maybe that technology is... I can't believe that Will made this. And I'm very impressed.
I'm impressed, but I'm also
I am
very
a
annoyed.
podcast interface.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. Can I get a word in?
No, he's not gonna-
We only have a few seconds left. Make it make sense. Oh no, too late.
Okay.
Another episode down the drain.
What?
At least we know it's not Will Sasso's responsibility because he's not here.
I feel like you just kind of programmed the robot to do that no matter what.
I
do
have
too.
been programmed by Will Sasso
Exactly. It's-
to replace Will Sasso.
Well,
I am the Willbot 10,000.
yeah,
Right.
well, I'll call you whatever I want.
I will be back
Are you?
episode after episode.
No, you won't. No, you
I
definitely
will also
won't.
do sponsor reads.
This is the last time you'll be on this.
Speaking
fucking,
of,
I
Yo,
like
this is
him.
the
Thank
last
you for
time
listening
you'll
to
be
the
on this fucking
10-minute
podcast.
podcast.
I think
Do you
I
hear
like
me?
Please
Yo, This is the
Download
last
and
time.
subscribe
Hey,
to us on
this
iTunes.
is the hey asshole.
I'm
this
sorry,
is the last
Brian,
time.
If
Oh,
you're
you're
going to
Canadian.
It's Brian.
You're
back
This is
Canadian.
the last
mic.
fucking time.
If you're going
Unbelievable.
to talk
It's
quietly,
amazing.
The robot
come up
said,
on the mic.
sorry.
Unbelievable.
I am
Excuse
the
me.
Willbot.
Willbot?
10,000.
Willbot?
Yes.
Fuck you, man.
You left your dogs outside?
Yeah, they're getting eaten by coyotes.
Would you be sad
No.
if they died?
No, they're just dogs.
Oh, how long have you had them?
Doesn't matter. Do yours.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
No, well, here's the thing, dude. My dogs died. If they died, I love them. If they died, I'd be real sad. And then that night, I would go and I would do my thing, hang out with some friends, and if one of them told a joke that I thought was really funny, I would laugh and laugh really fucking hard.
You
Okay,
sound
but
like
wait.
you thought this through.
Yeah, and Chris, if coyotes ripped your dogs apart, you'd find tufts of hair,
Sure.
and that'd be pretty traumatic. Blood everywhere, probably some blood in the pool.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you just seem really casual about it and very blank in the face.
I'd be upset. I'd be pretty upset.
I'm sorry you
yeah,
guys
but you
had
don't
to...
sound like because you
Then
sound like you're.
that night, if we were going to go to do whatever, to hang out, I would have a good time.
Okay, but how would
Sounds
you have a
weird.
good time? So how long do you usually grieve if something bad happens to you?
It depends on what it is, but anywhere from 2 to 20 minutes.
Hey, you know what? It's down, pussy drive.
Hey, stop.
Pussy drive. But was driving my shoes. Not you. You stop. My shoes are pussy drive. You have to...
My shoes, what?
Pussy-
My shoes are pussy drive.
Oh, yeah.
Dry
my
cunt.
shoes. You need,
Yeah,
you need
that's
to
true.
you need to be a real listener of the show to understand what I just said. Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. Here's what we would really like you to do. Are you subscribed to the show on iTunes? Please subscribe and download that way. That'll help us a lot. And rate and review us on iTunes. Rate us a fucking review.
Because we want to win. We want to win this podcast.
We want to win.
thing.
We'll
We
jump
wanna
up the
crush.
ratings, and then we'll get more sponsors, and we'll
everybody.
keep that going, and we'll do more live stuff, and we'll come and do live shows. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
And I'm Chris D'Elia.
Something came up as you were saying, Chris
No, I was
D'Elia.
being Irish.
Hey, I want to thank
What?
everybody for telling me that my voice is really unique.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
That doesn't make you Irish.
It makes you Irish.
I'm Will Sasso.
I'm Brian Callen.
No, that's
Oh,
too Irish.
boy.
Why?
You don't say, I'm Bryan Callen.
Hi
Hi there.
Well,
I'm Bryan
well,
Callen.
where I'm from-
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast
where-
there, boy.
Where I'm from, that's how we
Hi.
talk.
Oh, may the trail rise to meet your feet there, fella.
That's
so-
not bad.
Yeah.
May the trail rise.
Yeah. Oi, may your days be filled with golden greenery and a shillelagh guide your way on,
There's
the,
no
on
one-
the
there's
tail
no
of
one.
a dove, and
There's-
may the trail rise to meet your feet.
There's no one in Ireland that talks that way. But
That's-
there are people that talk that way in the Shire.
Yeah, in the Shire. Yeah,
Shire.
I think you two, Paul Hewson, Bono's dad, would have sounded like that. God rest his soul.
Hi.
Hey, what else is going on? How are your days going? What's going?
Well, I have a
What's
bone
up?
to pick with Will.
With me?
Yeah, with you. You see, I'm trying to live my life, and,
Cool.
and I'm just
cool,
doing
man.
my shit and
Cool
making
story.
bank, changing lives, crushing rooms, and my life is pretty good. My
Yeah,
life
you have a
feels
lot to be
good.
thankful for.
I do.
I like that you practice gratitude.
I'm admired for
Sure.
my comedy. Anybody who ever sees my stand-up is like, Brian, I had no idea, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
And they should say that because in a lot of ways I am the best.
It's nice
But
that
but
you're-
so what I don't appreciate, what I
right.
don't appreciate
You don't appreciate.
is
You
getting...
don't appreciate.
Huh, what I don't.
What I don't.
What I don't.
What I don't. I'll tell you what I don't
I'll tell you,
appreciate.
what makes me want to break your jaw, and I don't care who you are.
Right.
What makes me want to break Wells' jaw
Yeah.
is a message like this. I get this message.
I sent you a message.
Yeah, you sent me
Is
a
this-
message. You
Oh, I
gave
didn't
me
hear
this
it.
Text message or
I didn't hear
No,
it.
it was a voicemail.
Oh.
Play it.
And here it is.
Now.
Hey everybody, it's Bryan Callen. Time to sing the Bryan Callen theme song. Oh, Bryan Callen, Bryan Callen. Hey,
I remember this.
Hey, he's the guy.
You think this is funny, right?
Let it play.
Do the thing. Oh, Bryan Callen,
Stop laughing at your own fucking stupid song.
It's funny.
Do you think this is funny, Chris?
Let it play. Let it play.
And I'm driving along the highway.
Listen to this idiot. Fucking harassment.
Hey, tell us the joke. Do the things that you do. Hey, dance around and fucking run around. Hey, right here he comes. He's coming to your town. And he's the guy that gave it. Oh, Brian.
It's still going. Hey, that's it. I remember that now.
Well,
I was in Canada last week.
Yeah, it's harassment, bro.
And I sent you that from Canada. I was driving. I remember because I said, I'm driving down the highway.
No.
I'm driving
I don't
down
want to
the
hear
highway.
that. That's not my fucking theme song.
But I just remember now.
I don't have a fucking... I don't have that, bro. I have drums, electric guitars. My theme song would be like... He takes no prisoners. He runs into the sun. He is the man on fire, and it changes everyone.
Oh,
He's
good.
Brian, so lock up your daughter. Hear Satan cry.
Yeah.
This is a man about to die.
Yeah, that's not good,
Brian Callen.
Oh, I like that.
God
God damn it!
No, you don't like that part?
I don't. I mean, that's a little grandiose. Yours.
What is?
Yours.
I like you made it all
Brian's.
rhyme like you're Wayne Brady on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Bro,
Very good job.
I'm just saying that I'm the kind of guy.
Only
that-
Wayne
that
Brady's
when I-
whiter.
Hey, man. Fucking
Don't
why you
don't
gotta shit
just
on
don't.
Wayne?
I don't want any fucking dumb bugles in my.
No,
theme
but
song. It's
we're-
obnoxious. It is.
All right, look,
and
just
you're doing
because-
it to be
Wait,
condescending.
let me just say for the record, Wayne Brady's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's really fucking
I was
funny.
because Brian's a little. But I think that your theme song is a little bit grandiose, and Will's is a little more fitting
Mine's a little more real.
for you.
For you.
Fuck off, man.
Hey, dude.
And
fuck
why
you.
is that
Don't tell
shitty?
him
Take
to
the
fuck
fucking
off.
bugles out of it, and he's not saying anything. I tell jokes. I won't run around naked.
Listen,
I
man,
don't do that shit.
Just because
don't
I
say
didn't
that I
you run
tell
around naked.
jokes.
Look, let me tell
I'm
you
an
something.
artist.
Just because I was driving down the street and you hear me going, hey, ba ba da ba ba,
Yeah,
Bryan Callen,
that shit.
ba.
That's a fucking monkey. That's
But
an
here's
organ
the thing.
grinder.
No.
Am I an organ grinder?
It doesn't mean that I didn't work on that song before I left on my journey down a dark Canadian highway.
I'm not a fucking circus show.
No,
I was driving.
That's a circus show you were doing. I ain't a circus show.
Here's what I'd like to do for you.
What?
I always give you kind of advice. Not that you need it. I'm not saying that. But like, we give each other advice
Yeah.
in our careers, right?
Okay.
You're like, hey, Will, I got this idea for a thing. You'd run it by me. You run it by Chris, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just saying it would be cool, like, to just, like, your next stand-up show. I'll do this, almost free
And
of
you
charge.
come out to it.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this
Charge him
next
a few-
guy.
charge him a few
you
grand.
You've seen this guy on Oz, Veronica's Closet.
I was
Veronica
never
Mars,
on
Veronica
Veronica's
Mars,
Closet, you
Veronica's
fucking
Mars.
idiot. Look at my resume.
Caroline in the City.
Wasn't in that either, asshole.
You wasn't in Caroline in the
No,
City?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I think you probably were in a few episodes of that.
Yeah, weren't you in some of that?
I wa-
hey, you guys remember this guy from The Single Guy and BET Comic View?
Again, I wasn't in that.
He's got vlogs.
Listen.
What?
He's got vlogs.
He's got vlogs.
Listen,
you know him from
listen.
his vlog on AOL.
Take the fucking bugle
And,
out of my...
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Callen. And then, oh, Bryan Callen, Bryan is the guy.
No.
He's gonna make everybody happy with his jokes. And he'll do, ba-ba-ba-ba, and he'll go, ba-da-ba-ba,
No.
and ba-da-ba-ba.
I don't want the fucking bugle, man.
Listen, I think that song is a little more fitting to you than the whole. But I think I personally think that yours. I think personally that your theme song would, for me personally, for yours, I think yours would be. Bryan Callen fell on his head, cracked it open, and then everyone slept on it, and shit came out.
Good vibrato. I liked how it didn't rhyme. It's going against the sort of Wayne Brady Whose Line
Yeah.
thing you're doing.
Man.
Shit rolled around in shit.
He's a man who took no prisoners.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Get the fucking bugle out of it.
It's not a bugle.
It's a fucking bugle.
What's the
He's
problem?
a man who takes over the jungle.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Gonna run through his jungle.
Right? What's the problem?
Take the fucking bugle.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm not an elephant, you fucking idiot.
Fell in his shit.
He fell in shit.
Why is David here?
Yeah, hey, David.
What, I need to clear it, or what? I mean,
Well,
he's a
no,
buddy
it's
of mine.
Just weird.
It's the dynamic of the three of us.
Quiet.
So
We're
you-
just quiet.
Curious.
and I don't mind. Hey, I like that
quiet.
you're here. But I mean, you should let us know.
Brian, shut the fuck up during the song.
I don't like treating your song like it. Who gives a fuck about your song? You think
your
anybody
song,
really?
too.
It's not
your
my
fucking
song.
song,
You're the one
too.
who wrote and sang it. Who gives a fuck about your dumb song? I'm talking over it. Like,
Way to
it
go.
actually bothers me that there are two things that are bothering me right now. One is the fact that you're protective over your stupid 2-second song.
Yeah.
And it's stupid and it's 2
No,
seconds.
it's not.
And the second thing that's bothering me is that I got Blondie in the corner and you didn't tell anybody about it.
Okay, can I explain what's going on?
Fucking guy just sitting there.
David, no one can hear
What is
you.
he doing?
You don't have
He's
a
on the
mic on you.
computer.
Yeah, David, be quiet for
Okay.
one fucking second,
look,
and
here's the-
everybody
okay.
else too.
Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. Are you going to buy something on Amazon? You go to podcast.com.
Doesn't matter. We don't make any money off.
No,
that
we
shit.
do.
How much
It's
have we
nobody
made
ever
on
clicks on it.
since?
Just somewhere north of $250,000.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's really hard to believe because I haven't
I know.
really seen any of this.
Well,
shit.
this guy hasn't filled out his W-9.
Well,
Still.
what about me though?
Why aren't you getting any money?
Where do I get money?
I've got no
You've
money.
gotten it.
Who sent? Where do you send it?
To you, dude.
Fucking thief! You fucking thief!
Have you gotten some money?
Yeah, because he's into thievery.
No, I'm not.
Have you gotten some of the money yet?
Yes.
How
the
much
money,
have you gotten?
Somewhere just a little south of $500,000.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ,
that's a lot of
so
money,
much
man.
All right, I might be exaggerating.
All right.
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
seen.
Well, what
I've
is
seen
it?
zero.
All right, guys, look, I want to answer your question, but my name is Will Sasso.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen. I'm very curious.
I'm Chris D'Elia, and
Now,
you're
we've already got-
bi-curious is what it is.
We've got,
You're
hey,
bi-curious.
got you, man. You made you sound
Where's the
like-
money, bro?
You're bi-curious.
I'm what?
You bi-curious.
Hey, so here's the... Brian, you back here.
No, nah.
That's David laughing in the background.
Yeah, David Sullivan is a buddy of Chris's. He's a buddy of ours. And Chris,
And
let's
I-
get into it.
and
You
I
just
brought-
fucking brought him by.
Because why not? Because I like to add fun sometimes to the mix, and also he's a very nice guy, and he's one of my good friends for a long time.
But
Now,
he's
I haven't-
over there. He's got some Scarpone on. He's got some shoes. He's got some brown
Yeah.
boots.
He
He's
dresses
got
like
some really
fucking. He
offensive.
basically. Let me tell you something. My friend David Sullivan dresses like somebody who helps kids with cancer. That's seriously.
No,
what he
don't
dresses
say
like.
that.
No, he
Don't
doesn't.
say that.
Yeah,
No,
tell you what
that's
he
what he
dresses
I would
like.
like to-
like
I would
fucking
like to-
Patch
Those,
Adams.
no. Those guys people who dress that way dress in white coats.
Yeah.
because they're doctors.
No, I know, but Patch Adams.
He
have you seen
dresses-
it? Have
yeah.
you seen Patch Adams?
He looks
That's how
exactly
David
like
dresses.
Patch Adams right
He
now.
does.
But I'd like to reverse that karma.
Where are your balloons?
I would like to reverse that karma by telling people to hit the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital banner at 10minutepodcast.com because Chris is a piece of shit.
And
Let
we're
me-
like kids.
Yeah, we
Let
love
me-
kids.
We're like
Let me
kids.
put. Let me.
But
ask-
let's talk about what he's wearing right now. And I would also
fine.
like to say that...
Let me. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I want to ask the pressing question that it's on everybody's mind. If you do look at my Instagram sometimes,
But look at mine instead.
sure. Did you
Did
go,
or does?
Well, both. Did you go into Andrew Jackson's grave and take his hair and put it on your head, or is it just similar to it? Did you take a gene from his head?
Okay.
Couldn't
Or what-
look more like. How about his face? Couldn't look more like Andrew Jackson. By the way,
You know what his hair
Couldn't
looks
look
like?
more
His
like-
hair looks like, one day John Travolta is photographed stepping onto one of his 747s and
Yeah.
he's bald-headed, and the next day he's got this ridiculous hair on,
Yeah.
and he's fucking up Idina Menzel's name at the Oscars,
Yeah.
and that's what David's hair looks like. You know what his hair looks like, for real? Okay, there's guys like me who are definitely balding, and
Yeah.
I'm like confident and I'm
Right.
okay with it,
Right.
and then there are
You're
guys
kinda
that have like some plugs and shit, and
Yeah.
they're really not very confident people, and you
Right.
go, fuck, that's fucking weird. But then there are dudes that have a full head of their own fucking hair,
Right.
that like, I don't want to say this in a shitty way, but like
Yeah.
you
Well,
kind of
you're
don't
gonna.
deserve the hair.
Yeah, no, he
Because
doesn't.
you're kind of like rocking it. It's almost like a wig to him. He's like,
Yeah,
I
he's,
got-
he's careless
I
with
think-
it. He
I-
lets it kind of grow generally.
Yeah.
And anybody
Generally
who lets their fucking
speaking
hair
of-
grow
was-
generally is a
was-
shithead.
Was Andrew Jackson a general?
No, well, in fact, he was a general.
Okay, so
and
there's that. That's probably
And then
why.
he became what? What did he become, Chris?
He became the president of
There you
the
go.
United States.
There you go.
If you
And
want
let
to
me
see,
tell you something. I
Yeah.
know my history.
No,
I do.
No, you don't.
But you don't.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
do.
look, Brian and I. You didn't clear it with Brian and I to bring David by, and now we're doing is shitting on him. But if you want to see a picture of his cute boots and his hair and his
And
shirt
his Andrew Jackson
Google
face
it.
and hair.
and his Patch Adams outfit, go to our Twitter or our Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
and you know where that is, 10minpod /10minpod.
we gonna take-
do you
Yeah.
do
And
you
we'll take
do you,
pic.
do you twist balloons at the
That's what I'm saying.
mall?
You
Do
didn't
you twist
agree.
balloons in
When
the
I
promenade?
when I said he dressed like somebody who tries to help kids when they have cancer, you disagreed, and now you're all of a sudden on
Are
board.
you in the chorus as a chimney sweep in a stage production of Mary Poppins? Because, like, the socks, man.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you don't have to explain.
Are you dressed like human candy?
He looks like you look kind of like, I don't know, just like it's like a lumberjack prostitute.
Yep.
By the way, you hear how David's laughing? He never doesn't laugh like that. He never laughs harder or less.
We can't really hear him. David, can we do this with the time that we have left? Brian, would you mind switching places with David just for a little bit?
Yeah, we don't need him.
Just for a second.
We don't need Brian.
Well, because we only have 3 mics and David's here and no one can hear.
Yeah.
Just here. You sit on the
All right,
couch.
sorry, let me
here for a
apologize to
second.
the fans. Fans, I'm sorry. I gotta step off for a second.
Just
We
why
don't
don't you
care.
sit over there? 'Cause
Everyone,
you're
everyone
you're loud.
literally thought, we don't care.
You're loud. You sit over there. Brian, you still say as much as you normally would.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, David?
Hey, what's up? Hey, Will.
Yeah.
So answer about the Andrew Jackson hair. Why do you, in all seriousness, why do you look
I
at
just
you?
happen to have really good hair. And back in the day when Andrew Jackson was around, they had a lot of pride in their hair. So,
All right,
he
well,
has good hair.
let me ask you something. How many times do you get recognized from my Instagram as Andrew Jackson hair?
It's kind of annoying. It's kind of I go back home to my hometown, back in East Texas, and people should know me for me. And they're like, "Oh my God, you're on Crystal Leah's Finest. You're
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson guy."
They should know you, number one, because you're home and
Right.
they're your friends, and number two, because you are an established actor yourself. You
Yeah.
were in Fargo?
No, man, it's Argo, and you know it's
You were
Argo.
in
Don't
Go.
say Fargo.
Go with
Argo.
Tay Diggs.
You're not William H. Macy?
No.
Hey, Brian, I know you're far off the mic. You're not saying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
He's being respectful of my time.
Why say it?
Brian, come up on the mic.
Nah.
Brian, come up on the mic.
Doesn't matter much, does it anymore?
All right.
You guys found your third guy.
No.
Right.
That's not
no,
true.
no, no,
you
That's
said-
not true.
Brian,
That's not
Brian,
true.
you sit here.
Right.
You
That's
sit
not
here.
true.
Brian, you sit in my
Tell you
spot.
what, Here you go. There you go.
No.
Brian!
Don't.
Oh, you fucking
farted in the mic again.
What, man? That's what
That's
I think.
so-
That's my contribution.
so
How was that?
disrespectful.
Why did you do that?
Nah, because I guess apparently you guys don't want me on the podcast. That's what I got to
This
say.
fucking
So
episode
you're
is
going
a
to literally
wash.
shit on it?
Fuck this episode.
What
fuck
the
you
fuck,
guys.
Brian?
Huh?
You can't just fart in the mic now. David's way over there sitting on the couch again.
All right.
Well,
Now
now
he's
you're
eating a
eating, like
snack?
being definitely disrespectful to our podcast by eating?
Eating Nature Box.
Okay.
One of our sponsors, yeah.
Yeah, cranberry almond buys.
They're very good.
Good for you, too. Oh, fuck.
You dropped it like an idiot.
Brian, you're being a piece of shit. You
Yeah,
know,
you
I
are.
started this
You know what?
episode being pissed off at Chris for bringing David, and David's our friend too, and I'm happy to see him. No, don't. I'm not. But now I'm pissed off at you.
Let me say this. Piece of shit.
Hey,
That's
Yeah.
really lazy,
Yeah,
Chris.
Yeah.
yeah.
You being piece of shit.
Listen, man. You listen, you fucking stupid tank top wearing motherfucker.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother
You
me.
got that at American Apparel.
No, I didn't.
Go to American Apparel
I didn't
and take
get it at
take a look
American
at their scoop neck tanks. That thing is so ridiculous.
This is an Element tank top, dude. It's dripping off of my body. What'd you think when I showed up, huh? What'd you think about me? Did you think maybe I was what?
I thought you were round and hairy.
That's not true. Say it.
Stop flexing.
I'm not flexing. That's regular.
You got a little bulk on you.
All right.
I'll give that to you.
But cuts.
No, not cuts.
Well, striations.
A little bulky and hairy
No.
and soft as shit
No.
in the middle and in the hips.
No.
Yeah. Got a hips, no strength in
No,
the hips.
dude.
You got a flat ass.
That's not. Well, fine. I have a flat ass. Who cares? But I also
He's a guy. Who
a
cares
little
about
bit
his ass?
jacked. A little bit jacked. Got no business being this jacked.
Hey.
Oh,
Brian,
come on, man.
don't do that. We're talking about Chris and his
Come
physique,
on,
and you
dude.
just
What happened?
farted.
That's weird. But how? That's a. You. I don't mean to
You
be gross.
fart-
What happened? You have a. I want to say two things. Please don't cut me off. You have a really. That's the sound of a really tight asshole. And the second thing is, how is it so tight when things are always going in and out?
Okay.
Those are good questions.
No. The second question is not a good question. First question is because I do a ton of exercise.
Okay.
And
With
I,
other guys.
I work mostly from my core. So
You get spotters?
So your core.
And you have spotters.
Your core looks like what's
up
that? Like
on
a
the mic,
dream
Brian.
sequence. Your core
I hear what
like
you're
that.
saying.
My
dream
core,
sequence.
Yeah, like you know how when you go
Everything
into a
gets
dream.
all
We get it.
yeah,
We get it.
You got that shit. Like a mirage when you're looking out. There's a
We get
mirage. Is that water?
We get it.
That's your midsection. My midsection, fucking tight, clean, tight. And then you go up, my big old fucking heavy big balls, testosterone, and then sit. If you made a sound effect for my asshole, sit, tight, sit. That's a discipline hole.
All right.
I got a
hey,
discipline hole.
Don't say.
I do not to be. I got
all
a
right. Hey,
discipline.
thanks for listening to the
Tight
show.
tapered turds. Tight tapered turds.
And a different
Okay,
colors
but
that-
Kevin, watch your foot on the.
but
You're gonna
then-
fall.
And then,
Don't
yeah,
try not to
said-
climb on the
Get
chair,
his-
pal.
Yeah, get him off the
Try
chair.
not to climb on the chair. Okay.
Some podcasts are slow, and
All right.
you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Gotta wait for the music, buddy.
Kevin,
Shouldn't have given you.
Kevin,
How many jelly beans did you
I
give
gave
him?
him like a bag of jelly
Can't
beans.
do that.
Back
for a
off
kid.
the.
You cannot do that for a
Get
toddler.
his mouth. His mouth is on the
Okay.
thing.
Hey,
Get his mouth off the
Kev,
thing.
So let's
Kevin,
not,
just
again,
sit back.
I don't
Hey,
want you to fall off the chair.
Don't be
hon,
mad
so
at him.
I'm
Kevin,
not.
be a good boy, okay?
Listen, sweetie.
Hey,
pal.
I'll be a good boy.
But you try to keep your butt
He's
on.
gonna be-
Try to keep your butt on the seat, okay?
It's on the seat here.
Okay. So
Yeah,
this
he's
is
sitting good. Okay.
everybody. This is Chris D'Elia's.
Welcome to. Hold on.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Well,
What? What's he got there?
He's got this.
He's got a
angry-
game.
Talking about
All right. Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will
I'm
Sasso.
Bryan the Kid Callen.
Chris D'Elia is not here, but we have something to share with you, and this is brand new news for Chris, and I guess we're going to have to share it with you because,
Brian, what's that?
oh, he hit the mic. Brian, pick the mic
here,
up for him.
come here.
Hold on.
What's that?
Christopher, okay.
Kevin
Chris
is
Chris
Chris's-
has a son. He
has a son.
He didn't know he had a.
Well, don't say it
Hey,
so loud.
sweetheart, don't hold that too close to the microphone, okay?
This the iPad.
All right, buddy. Yeah,
He looks
he's got-
just like him. He
He's
looks a
got
lot
Chris's.
like him.
He's
Yep.
got Chris's iPad, and
Yep.
basically, let me break this down for you.
really good iPad.
What happened was, Chris just found out that he had a son. Today, this boy is 6 years old. You were saying, Kevin?
Are you 6, Kev?
I'm this many.
That's 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a very deep voice. I have to say.
You
have a
my
very.
dad said that I could play on the iPad.
Yeah, he's watching the iPad. Chris has a set. He's over at the the
My
comedy
dad-
store.
He
and-
said that I was gonna go do. My dad was gonna go do comedy.
Yeah, you're very close to the.
Yeah.
Brian, get his. Oh, he's drooling.
Oh boy.
Get him.
You gave him all those jelly beans.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
not
the jelly
good for
beans
a
are-
kid
you know what?
because Now
Yeah,
he feels.
you got
Wipe
it.
his shirt. Wipe his shirt.
Do you guys know that my dad does comedy different
Yeah.
cities?
Do you know what? do you know what comedy is?
Kevin?
Yeah,
We're good friends with your dad.
comedy. It's like a TV show.
That's right. It's like a TV show, and
That's what Dad said.
we do TV show stuff too, and
You're
we're
on a different show. You're on a bad show.
no, not bad. What do you mean? Well,
You were both on a bad show. Dad said.
can you get him to back off the
Yeah.
mic just a
You
little
have
bit?
to, Kev,
And Brian, can you
we
come
make-
up on the mic a little,
Can we make
Brian?
a little bit of a space
Yeah,
between the mic and your
go
face?
in the back of the microphone. You gotta go in the front of the microphone.
He's a cute kid. It's Kevin, and this
Yeah.
is crazy. Chris found out today. I guess he hooked up with some girl. I guess over 6 years ago.
I'm
The
6.
The kid is 6 years old. He's here.
is so
Chris is off doing stand up. He's left us with the kid. And Kevin, can you not have that near the microphone when you
They
play?
said I could play the iPad.
You can play the iPad, buddy. But you know what? Can you just back up a little bit when you play the iPad, buddy?
Yeah.
Can you look at me?
What's-
Okay. All right.
I lost. I
you keep
always
losing.
lose on that
Kevin,
same
how
level
old are you?
because when you go in
Get his.
Kevin,
hold
how
his
old
head.
are you?
I'm 6.
You're very
6?
close to the. Hey, buddy. Hey, sweetie. Can you back up a little bit from where you are?
All right, I'll go
So
back.
let's just interview.
Really
Oh,
big,
do you
big
want-
head.
Yeah, he's got a
giant
huge
head.
head. It's really hard.
His voice is ridiculous deep.
Yeah, but of course it's deep. Look, he's got a little bit of stubble. I mean, he's got long hair. He looks like Chris.
My dad said
why I asked
that
him how old he is.
when we went to go to a place to eat hamburgers, we went to go eat at a place, and my dad said that now he's gonna be a new friend of mine, and you guys were on
Kevin,
a
did you
bad
get?
TV show.
Did your mom?
We're not on
did your
bad
mom
TV
feed you a
shows.
lot of milk and a lot of meat?
No,
thinking
but
about the
I
hormones
like
and
my dad said that only I could eat whatever it is that he eats because I'm not allowed
Well,
to
your
eat
dad
all-
eats.
Well, then
nothing
you're gonna be
but-
eating
he
nothing
eats
but turkey
mustard
sandwiches with
with
mustard.
some turkey.
Yeah.
turkey and mustard.
Did you go to your dad's house and have turkey and mustard?
But what did you eat before
Yeah,
this? Did
my
mommy
dad,
feed you nothing but just milk and meat? A lot of.
Don't be mean to the
Well,
kid.
I'm asking because he's
You're trying to
clearly-
find out why he's so huge.
Well,
I
the
know.
hormones.
No, he's got to be. He's cagey. He's like his father.
Cagey. He's got muscles. And he's got a
Oh.
huge.
I
Hey,
always
buddy.
lose on that level.
Sweetheart, could you hold the?
Size of
We've
his
got a.
nose.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your Uncle Will and your Uncle Brian, and we're just asking you to behave.
Biggest nose I've ever seen.
It's
on
a big
six-
nose on a kid. Yeah, the
It's a
hormones in the
uncle.
chicken and stuff.
Well, then
We're
what do they
we're
feed
your
you?
uncles. Let's ask
My
you
dad
this.
told me to tell you something.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
My dad told me to tell you something.
Yeah, he's doing the thing. He's a good
Yeah.
kid.
He told me to tell you something.
Yeah.
That you guys are on a bear TV show.
Yeah, that's your fun. That's the fun. You know what I can't figure out, Brian? I can't figure out if it's his joke or if it's sort of like, the
think it's
kids are always
Chris's.
telling the truth.
I think it's
I
Chris's
know. I think
joke.
Chris was actually
And I
talking
don't
shit
think-
about us, saying that Chris is on good shows.
Probably,
And,
don't swear.
I
You don't-
shouldn't
you can't
say
swear.
shit.
Don't swear. Don't
I'm not
swear.
going to say. Hey, Kevin.
Shit.
No.
See what happens?
See
They're
what
like
happens?
sponges. They're like sponges.
Kevin, could you
They're
keep the
sponges.
iPad away from the thing?
My dad
sponges.
said that I could play on the iPad.
Yeah, you're playing on the iPad. He drags that out so long.
Yeah.
Kevin, don't tell your daddy that I said that bad word, okay?
Yeah.
But it's you know what I think? Shit. I think.
You see what happens? They'll say it over and
Dad
over
said
again.
one time when I was in the pool area, Dad said, don't go in the pool because I can't swim. And I said, I could swim. And my dad said I was full of shit.
Well, your
Okay,
dad
that's
shouldn't
a
have said
bad-
that to you because your dad's not a good father.
I don't know that-
he's not a good father.
I don't know that Chris is
radically,
ready to be a
he's
father.
radically selfish.
Yeah.
He's the worst father. I'm sorry for this kid. He's just rambling. He's in a sugar high.
Dad has a lot of different friends.
Dads are different friends. That's right, Kevin.
Well, Dad's
hey,
probably
if you want to have
bringing-
a conversation with us, why don't you come up close to see this black thing?
Okay, I saw
it's a
it.
microphone.
Or
to do
if you
it
want to
far
play
away.
over there, do you want to play over there in the corner?
No, because over there reminds me of the area in my dad's place where I don't like.
It's so loud when you're that
So
close
does
to the...
Dad? Wait. So I don't. Chris sounds like a bad father.
Do you-
I'm going to be honest with you. He sounds like a bad father, and this
Hey,
kid's been
don't
eating
say
nothing
that
but,
in front of the
but
kid. What are you, crazy?
hormones and nothing but
Yeah.
sugar.
He looks at...
I've never.
My
seen
dad
a kid-
said
Look-
that
Listen to his voice.
my dad said that you're only funny in the one movie.
Well, I've done.
My dad said that you're only funny in one movie.
Who are you talking to? I think he's talking to you, Brian, because you've only been in one
Your father
movie.
doesn't know everything, so but
He
that's
said that
okay.
you did a little bit funny in a movie that was in a long time ago.
Then that's definitely you, Brian. Although I have been working for a long time, I've done way more than one movie.
He did.
So have I. So
I've done.
he might be talking about you.
I've done a lot.
You've done a lot of bad
You
movies.
guys said that.
You've
My
done
dad.
movies. You've done movies that are so bad
Yeah.
that they wouldn't show. They actually didn't go to video.
You have
And I watched that
you
They
are
didn't even go to video.
You're in
I
movies
watched
that are
a
so
movie.
bad
I could-
that
You've done movies that
people don't
they've
watch
actually-
them on buses.
I could watch
on
a
tour
movie
buses.
on
Yeah,
the
well, your movies are so bad that they
iPad.
bury them in
Buses
the
full
ground.
of Russian tourists
My dad said
that
that
go
they could
to
get
Niagara
different
Falls wouldn't
movies
watch
on the-
movies.
Well, your
on-
movies-
Oh, watch! Look at him!
Hey.
Now you weren't
Watch
watching
the
them.
different
See,
movie
That's
he
on
dropped
mango.
that whole. He dropped all the jelly beans.
Juice everywhere too.
Oh no! What does he
no.
do? He took his pants off.
I don't even know. My dad said that it makes me wear a diaper again.
Don't make a doo doo.
My dad said that it makes me wear a diaper.
He's
Kevin,
too
do you need
old-
to go-
He's
do you
too
need to
old
go-
to be making a doo-doo.
Do you need to go boom boom?
No.
Okay,
Brian,
well, the
can you-
bathroom's right there, pal.
Brian, you're gonna have
I
to take
didn't
him to the
wear
bathroom.
a diaper. My mom.
You're 6.
My mom.
Listen, I have a 6-year-old.
My mom in
He's too-
Fort Lauderdale, where I'm from, said that I didn't need to wear a diaper anymore.
This is making sense now,
And
Chris.
then my dad said when I'm in the house for a long time, I gotta wear a diaper a lot.
Hey, Kevin,
Your
can you,
father
can you
is
go
not-
like this and do some earmuffs? Put your hands on your ears for a second.
Hey,
It'll be a fun game. Let's see how long you can do
all
it.
right.
Okay. Oh, he's playing his video game.
I got it on there.
Let me tell you something. Chris was on I think Chris was on the road or something. And He said Fort Lauderdale. He's from Fort Lauderdale. And he was probably on the road doing some stand up. And he must have met
Got
a
his
lady
girl
friend.
pregnant, yeah.
And he got her pregnant. And now 6 years later, he's got this boy that shows up on his doorstep. And who knows where the
Well, the kid hasn't been raised properly.
Oh, watch out for that. Watch out for that, Kevin.
And then I hit it over there.
Yeah, you hit that over there. All right. Well,
I hit that over there.
how long did Chris say he was going to be at the
I
comedy
had
store?
that over there. My dad does comedy.
What
it's
is
like
Chris-
A,
where
it's
is-
like a TV show.
It's unbelievable. Chris
If
just
I can
took
say
off.
something to our audience,
Took
hey,
off.
thanks for hanging in. And
Can't
you know
leave a
what? Right
6-year-old.
now it's 11:30 p.m. Can you, Kevin?
My dad said that I could play a song on my iPad.
Deepest voice. He's got a baritone voice. He has a baritone
Thanks
dad
for
voice.
listening to the
said,
10-minute podcast.
thanks.
It's well past Kevin's bedtime. Chris is his father is at the comedy store.
And the
Kevin,
kid's been given
thanks.
steroids.
Brian, huh?
I'm gonna call child
Brian,
services.
what is it like at your house?
He wants to go live with you.
You can come to my house, pal, because I have a much
Is
better. I
it
have
different
children.
at
Brian
your
has children.
house? Because Dad said you're 100.
Oh, see, he dissed you. He got you.
I'm not
He's been
100.
talking about
Then
you. Chris
my
is talking.
dad said that you're so old that you lose your hair, yo.
Cute. You have to admit it's
He's
cute.
very cute. He's looks like a man. He does.
Watch out for that. Don't do the kissing thing, man.
Oh.
Do not do the kissing
No,
thing, please.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You want to buy something on Amazon? What we'd like you to do is you go to 10minutepodcast.com, use the Amazon banner. And if you like the show, rate and review us on iTunes. We would really like that. And subscribe to it and download it on iTunes.
So we can keep our ranking.
That's right. And we'll do.
I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
Can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt
just
you
don't
for
do
1
the
second?
gang
Yeah,
thing.
go ahead.
I think it'd be really cool is if we
Really?
changed our instead of 10-minute podcast.
This is gonna be a bad idea.
If our theme song was gang gang like as a dominating kind
Keep
of like
going, yeah.
juggernaut that we're taking over the entire podcast world.
Really?
Gang.
I think
You know what?
It signifies growth and expansion.
I think that's a little too much for just any podcast,
Yeah.
really.
Unless I venture out on my own and it's the Gladiator Helmet Face podcast.
No,
'cause that'd be
even
a
that.
good-
That would be very stupid.
Speaking of, my name is Will Gladiator Helmet Face Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia, just
And-
plain raw Chris
Hey,
D'Elia.
plain
That's what
raw.
you get. But let me ask you a question. Yeah, but that's like when in every movie preview ever now, they don't even have music. They just have something going.
That's true. Yeah.
And then a few seconds go by, and then it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't even have
Okay.
they
It
don't
could be
even
like-
have the in a world.
They don't have that
guy
anymore. It's just.
Have you
They
ever,
use production audio and they'd be like, "Hey Sarge, take a look at this on the radar." I can't lose you again. Hey, simple routine run. What could go wrong? That's right. That's exactly every single.
have you ever
Even a romantic comedy would be that way.
Hey, this is my buddy Dave. He just got divorced, but he's a pretty good guy.
You swore off girls for at least a year.
Hey, you want ice cream? I got some chilling on the windowsill or something. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. I lost the romantic comedy.
That's okay. I would love that movie.
Is that a cat hanging in your closet?
Yeah.
My name is Meredith.
What?
Just
You know,
the worst preview ever.
It's the word. Nothing really happened.
Have you guys ever wondered, like, who, if you could choose, like, who would narrate your life? You know how, like,
You know what, Brian?
you
know what,
he was
Brian?
the
Did
one.
you want to?
Actually, you know what?
Did
Let me
you want to
answer
just
that
say
question.
fuck no?
Yeah, not no, but fuck no. I've
Yeah?
never wondered
Well,
that.
for you,
but you
it'd
know
be
what?
like, it'd be like,
that
he was Will Sasso.
Oh, see, that's a great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's my thing about that, and I actually that's interesting because when you listen to the podcast, there are some that are definitely there's a bit for BKJ to K.
Destroy.
Yeah.
To just destroy.
Yeah.
You know what you are? Have you ever seen Ghost Rider, the second one?
Sure.
The dude who touches
Own it.
anything.
Own it.
Okay. The dude who touches anything that has any cell structure at all, it just decays.
Yeah.
That's what you are to bits.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, and some episodes are just sort of us flying off the cuff and Chris just being like just some raw cashews, as he said, some raw straight up plain. But sometimes, right before we record, Brian says, "Hey guys, what if we do one where we talk about what our dicks would be if they were animals, or something insane like that?"
Yeah.
So
That's actually pretty funny.
no, it's not. And just a few minutes into this one, Brian said, "Who would narrate your life if it was narrated?" I don't want to do that. I don't know, Chris, you want to do it?
I think if I were going to think about that,
That's who would narrate your life. A guy who's like, I don't want to do it.
No.
I eat sugar, and
No.
my dick wants to feel good.
So
No.
we're about halfway through this episode, and what I'd like to do, Brian, and I'm springing this on you because
Sure, buddy.
this is raw. Brian, what if you just like get them all out? Just pitch a few different concepts.
pitch a few
And
concepts. That's a great idea.
concept episodes.
Okay, great. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
all about you. Just pick like 3, 4, 5. Just like, hey, what kind of animal would you be?
Right.
Yes,
These
yes,
kinds
yes.
of things.
This is great.
The
And
Brian,
we'll
Brian.
rank them from 1 to 10.
Okay.
And maybe we'll do one.
Yeah.
Guys who get their eyebrows done.
That's an episode.
That would not be 10 minutes.
Okay,
Of
okay.
of
Even
something
though this
that we
podcast
do.
is 10
guys
minutes.
who
Yeah.
this is actually a good one. Guys who wish you happy Mother's Day.
Okay, so that's a whole episode. First of all, Mother's Day was a
while
while ago.
Pretty
And
funny.
also that plays into how Brian doesn't know the structure of the show.
Mother's
Yep.
Day.
Right, but as we record this, Mother's Day was yesterday. If we're keeping it real and we're
Okay,
keeping
I
it
got
raw.
one, I got one.
But we don't know when this airs,
Right.
so definitely
Okay,
a bad
I got one.
idea.
I gotta go in. Hold on.
Do those in between.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is good. Snakes.
So
What do you mean snakes?
So
Snakes
far
about
we've got
what? Just
guys-
snakes?
Like snakes is a wide topic. Like
You know what? Fuck this. Chris, if we're
poisonous.
being real, Brian, you got to give us 2 more. And Chris, we have to fucking pick one and do it.
Okay.
all right.
Because, okay, Brian, give us 2 more topics. Podcast topics.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They're
work
all
hard.
awful so far.
Yeah.
Eagles.
No, don't.
I mean,
Come on.
What,
just
man?
like snakes. That's just like snakes.
I'm
It's
trying
just
to.
like snakes, dude.
All right,
you have one more, man. Make
okay.
it good. You so far. Wait a
fuck,
second.
okay.
So far, we have guys who tweeze their eyebrows.
Yeah.
Guys who-
When guys wish you a happy Mother's
okay.
Day.
Snakes.
Snakes and eagles. Are you fucking kidding?
I
You
don't
have
know,
one
man.
more. You have one more. Make it good.
Fuck.
That was
I'm so nervous.
That's nothing, man.
All right. All right, man. Hold on. Fuck. Man boobs.
Oh, that's actually
Holy
the
shit.
worst.
Hey.
How do you?
Sorry about your ears.
I don't know. You guys put me on the spot.
I've
man.
got- I've got
Snakes
these-
is pretty good.
Hey, you guys.
You have
hey,
3
you guys,
podcasts.
I've got these.
You have Fighter and the Kid.
Yeah.
You have the Bryan Callen Show, and you have this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been eating too much soy or tofu. What are these things coming out of my?
Yeah, how come I'm
There you go.
producing
Because they produce
estrogen?
estrogen.
That is such a Bryan Callen thing to say.
I got nipples.
Yeah, dude, that's so.
Look at my nips.
Hey, congratulations on your bad ideas.
Don't laugh at that.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Snakes.
Congratulations on your bad ideas.
Don't
Chris
do
is
that.
being so
yeah,
expressive
you're
with his
getting
hands.
very expressive, and you're getting borderline violent toward me. Don't gesture at the air like that.
Bryan Callen, congratulations on your bad ideas.
I'm not shaking your fucking
Shake my
hand.
fucking hand.
Okay,
Congratulations.
I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I'm going to
being
shake your hand
serious,
as an
dude.
act of faith.
Absolutely.
All right.
Do it.
Go
Brian.
ahead. Go.
Don't
Go
do it.
for
Is he mocking me?
No, I'll definitely shake your hand.
I'm going to
Go
shake
for
your
it.
hand, but
Go
you better
for
not
it.
fucking.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoops.
He fuck.
Fuck you,
Hey,
dude.
hey.
Pulled his hand away.
I pulled it back. I did. Because never congratulations on your bad ideas. Because bad ideas are easy because they're just people
Wait a
who
minute.
say
Let's
things.
do a podcast on.
Bad ideas?
Yes!
That's kind of what this is.
That is what our podcast is always.
This episode is called Brian's Bad Ideas.
No, it's not. It's called Bryan Callen, congratulations on your bad ideas.
That's real long.
Yep, and that's what it's gonna be.
You want it
and
to be
that is
Bryan-
totally yes, and that whole title is a title they would base something on and make a movie about it, and Richard Dreyfuss would be in it.
Okay,
that's
so
what it would be.
I was trying
And
to
he would play
salvage this
you.
at least by giving it a fast title, but Chris has vetoed that, and the title of this episode is Brian, congratulations on your bad ideas.
Sure.
That's real long, but it's kind of Brian's responsibility.
It's also boring as shit. The title's boring as
Guys,
shit because what Brian's saying happens to be boring as shit.
Okay.
Chris, we got 2 minutes left. Let's pick one of these topics and try. Let's give it
Okay.
the old college
All
try.
right,
Chris, what do you like? Do you
I
like
guess I like the
eagles?
guy.
You like
No,
eagles?
absolutely not.
I don't like eagles or snakes.
I don't like those. I like the
I-
guy. Maybe
the tweezer guy.
I mean, I don't like
eyebrows.
guys who do that, but I feel like the Mother's Day one has more legs because it can morph into something else.
Okay.
But we don't know when we'll air this. And see, this is what he does.
Right, but we could be like, well, guys who do that have other fucking idiotic problems.
Oh, something
Yeah.
came up.
Whoops.
He went
Almost.
Irish again.
That annoys me. That annoys me.
May all the days between yonder and fro.
I don't like when guys do this. Ready? I really don't like when guys are.
May a 4-leaf clover show up in your green salad there.
Ireland, 12,010.
Always raining. No antibiotics. Smallpox and plague raging the land.
May your feet feel the trail and the grassy knoll and lead you home to your burlap bed.
Brought to you by the guys who made. Mission Impossible
potatoes.
franchise.
All right. No,
Black beer
we
and
couldn't.
potatoes.
We
is
couldn't
how
even
you
pick
live.
one of these, and now we're all doing Irish shit because Chris almost burped.
Hey,
It's Ireland the movie. It's called Ireland the movie.
No,
Why-
it's called Brian.
by Baz Luhrmann. Baz Luhrmann made it.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on your bad ideas.
Baz
It's not by
Luhrmann will
Baz
make a movie
Luhrmann.
called Ireland the movie.
You know what? There's only seconds left, and I still.
Ireland the movie.
What are you doing, dude? Why don't you? What are you doing?
That would be so bad.
Yeah, but that's another one
It's
of
a
his
good
bad
movie.
ideas. It's a bad idea.
That's a good one. The Brits and the Vikings.
tired. You tired?
Yeah. I'm tired because it's late.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Okay, so
Song is so loud.
Here's the thing.
You
I
know
was
what?
tired.
This knob is up.
Well, it doesn't matter. But
that's why.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter now because the song's over. But here's the thing: we're tired because you don't know this because you're getting there recording when you're getting there recording. But
Yeah.
we recorded it 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. We sound like radio DJs right now.
And it's
Hey,
real. I'm real tired. And here's the thing: we had to do it because we had no other time to do it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is,
Welcome
the
to the 10-minute podcast.
And the other thing is, the song was too loud in the
Okay.
headphones.
All right. Well,
Okay.
it's over now, man. You kind of keep obsessing
I'm
to
dwelling. I'm dwelling.
it. To it. I said obsessing to it.
That's not
you
right
keep
sentence.
obsessing to it.
That's your Russian.
A very Russian guy. Welcome to 10-minute podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Will Sasso.
And I'm Chris D'Elia, and
Bryan Callen, fuck him, he's not here.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, we're busy guys, and Chris actually came over here. It's literally 1 a.m. Usually by now the show is exported, and you can get it by midnight wherever you live. But today it's 1 a.m. and
not gonna have.
we're really actually tired.
Yeah, very tired.
Yeah, but
So tired.
But we appreciate you, so we're doing a show.
We're doing free.
Yeah, we do it for you. It's really late at night. I don't want to pretend it's not. Like Chris
Right.
said, it's
Nah,
late.
it's
I
not
don't even know
pretend.
what the fuck we're going to talk
Let's
about.
not tend.
What?
Let's not tend.
Let's not tend.
No, we're not gonna tend.
You got any late night thoughts? What do you think about late at night? I know what I think about.
I love late night, dude.
Yeah, you're a night owl.
I'm a night
so
owl, but I'll tell you what, though. As I've been getting older, I've been getting a little bit more tired.
You get
A
more
little bit
tired?
more tired as the time goes on.
Yeah.
Brian said that too.
Yeah, Brian's been getting tired earlier. I sometimes don't get tired. I don't get tired.
You don't get tired, and then also you wake up at 6. You fall asleep. You fall asleep at 3. You wake up at 6.
Yeah, when you fall asleep at 3, you wake up at 6, then you get real tired during the day. All right, so we're like 2 minutes into this. This is already the most boring fucking show of all time, but fuck it. You got it. They can't all be great, can't all be home runs, and I'm not saying that any of them are. I'm just saying we're tired.
We're tired, and it's okay. And if you're a fan of ours, if you're a fan of the 10-minute podcast, then what you're going to have to understand is you're with us.
Yeah.
You're with us till the end.
Right. And we just wanted to do that. We want to do this show because we're out of shows. I don't even know what we're talking about.
But the thing
really
is
don't
that
know.
we got fans, we got loyal fans, and I want you to fucking understand something, loyal fans, on the real tip.
Don't
Seriously.
say that. Don't say that.
No, but I've been known to be all like a little bit urban.
Okay,
So
yeah, a little bit urban.
I'm urban right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. But
And I want you to know on the real
in all,
tip.
But in all seriousness,
What?
hashtag no though to real tip.
I was thinking about hashtag no though, and then I'm just like, nah, I don't think that fits for this.
Hashtag nah, I don't think that fits for this. Hashtag no though to
Nah.
hashtag on the real
Hashtag
tip.
no though. Hashtag nah, I don't think that fits for
Okay.
this.
So what were you gonna say on the real tip?
I forget.
You know why? Because we're tired.
Yeah, because what's the tie?
Yeah. As soon as I walked in here, Chris was like, "Yeah, it's like a slumber party." What would we do if this was a slumber party?
Dude, I would fucking cuddle you, bro.
Hey,
And
man,
I don't
no.
even give a shit. No, not just like a friend of mine.
Yeah. Okay, you want to hear something that happened at a sleepover with some friends of mine, some kids when they were kids? And this is, I wasn't there, fortunately, but some buddies of mine were having a sleepover, and wouldn't that be funny if some of them are listening and they're like, oh my God, I'd erase that from my memory, or I've thought about it every day. There were two guys one guy pulled his penis out.
Okay,
Well,
that should actually be the end of the story.
Well, yeah, but dudes tend to do that.
Right.
These are young guys who are
Sure.
messing around. We were kids, right? Okay, so one guy's like, and he pulls his member out,
Right.
And the other guy spat on it because he was like kind of waving it around,
Ew.
like, yeah,
and
boys will be boys. They were
grade
rowdy.
A grade A, ew.
Yeah, and the other guy literally spat on the first guy's
Gross.
penis.
And
So
the third guy jerked him off.
the third through like fifth guy just
Yeah.
kind of laughed a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe one of them went outside and puked.
Ew.
Pretty good, and that's a pretty good comeback.
That
if,
is
like
good.
if someone ever like wanted to get to me and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, and pulled their
Yeah,
unit out
you
and
spit on
started
it.
mashing it around, I just went.
That's
That's
really
the
good.
ultimate disrespect to what you just did. You think you're going to disrespect me by pulling your junk out and kneading it around
Yeah.
like dough? Check this out.
Yeah. Or you could just like suck it would be hilarious.
Hey man, don't do that.
What?
Don't suck it.
No, but just as a goof. You
All
know?
right, but it's that's okay.
If
For some
somebody's
people,
like-
there's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
but as a straight guy to just be like, yes.
Yeah, I was alluding to like if someone was gay, it'd be like,
Right.
go ahead and suck it.
Yeah,
Like,
but if you're straight, as a goof, you could just be like, yeah.
it's not a good goof. It's not a good goof.
It's not a bad goof.
It's not a good goof. You'd wake up the next day going, "What a weird goof. That wasn't a good goof." Hey, you know what's fun since Bryan is out of town right now? Let's just do this. Let's enjoy a few seconds of silence.
I wonder if people are going to think that we're making this up, that it's really not at night.
It's 12:58 a.m.
That's damn right.
So when you listen to this, if you've noticed,
Take
some
journey
people
back in time.
That's right. Some people like to download the show, or whatever their device is set to download it as soon as it comes out, and a lot of times that's midnight because that's the start of the new day. You couldn't get this show today at midnight, could you?
No.
Because midnight never happened.
Right,
Because
so
right
that's
now
how
it's
you know.
12:58.
Are you a science major?
Yeah, man.
Because how did you know that midnight's a new day?
I learned that from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Dude.
I watch a lot
Do
of
you watch
Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Yeah, I watch the new Cosmos.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like that guy's voice.
He's very excited about science.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
How about when the dogs became wolves? Or when the wolves became dogs. Did you see that one?
Well, all dogs used to be wolves.
Right, I know that, but the way they became dogs was
I
amazing.
know, I missed that part. What happened?
Oh, well, the wolves basically have a gene. They have a gene, wolves, that makes them scared of humans. So what they do, and it's a survival thing, right?
Yeah.
Some of the wolves mutated and didn't have that gene.
Yeah.
And so they would like partner up with the humans because they would grow in numbers more than not being around them, because humans would be like, have them as pets.
Can I stop you right now and ask you to sound more like Neil deGrasse Tyson, because you've lost me on the science tip.
Oh, okay.
On the science tip, though?
Sure, right.
For real? On the science tip?
Yeah.
I'm not following.
Does it not work?
So those are the dogs that became domesticated, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause
and
they
then
were missing that
they
gene?
bred, and then humans
Yeah.
it was the first time.
And you
that
almost sounded like Carl Sagan there.
And it was the first time that artificial selection has happened.
Yes.
And then the dogs were bred together, the cute ones. And the cute ones became different types of dogs. That way, you have pit bulls and also St. Bernards.
I'm going to call this character Chris DeSagan. It's like Carl Sagan and Chris D'Elia mixed together. He's saying the cute ones, the dogs that were so cute, went back billions and billions of years. Wolves are not as so cute. I went hiking.
The worst scientist ever.
I went hiking at night the other day. I think weren't you pissed off at me for doing that?
You went hiking at night the other day?
Well, actually, yeah, because I started during the day and then it got late because it was a long
Interesting.
hike.
It's different times.
And there were coyotes around.
Yeah.
Always carry your blade when you're hiking.
Well,
No, it's true. You can bring there's
No.
legal blades.
because
Yeah. Pocket knife. Come on.
because if
Look, we're saying a lot of Boy Scout shit here.
Yeah,
Like,
but
bring
if
a pocket knife and
if a
don't
coyote
spit on
if a coyote comes near me,
Yeah.
because that's how you say it. You say coyote.
Coyote.
If it comes near me,
I say, yeah.
I just put my hands up and I go, "Arrgh."
You know what I do, honestly? If I was actually circled by 3 or 4 coyotes a couple years ago hiking up in Griffith Park.
Wow.
And so, you always got your blade when you're hiking.
No.
And I was like thinking, what was I going to do if the coyotes came at me?
Right.
And I
Shake
decided
hands.
I would be like Atreyu in the Neverending Story You know,
He shits his pants in there?
no,
Oh.
no, dude. Well, first of all, coyotes. There's been some human attacks up in Alaska, but it's not going to happen.
Right.
What I do is I'd offer my arm. You know, kind of like an Atreyu, like fell back and stabbed the wolf right in the
Right.
So I would offer my arm, eat from my meaty arm, and then stab him right under the throat. Now I'm realizing Brian's not here, but he kind of was, because we talked about wolves, we talked about coyotes,
That's
and
very
you weren't
true.
here. There was a show not too long ago where it was just Brian and I, and we talked about wolves the whole time. You would have been really angry.
Oh, yeah, I've been angry.
Hey, thanks for listening to the 10 Minute Podcast. Thanks for downloading and subscribing on iTunes. I need you to do that. If you like the show, rate and review us on iTunes. For real. That'll really fucking help.
Gonna go sleep.
Now, we're going to go sleep because we're so tired. We're tired. So, yeah.
Will,
What's up?
I know this is hard for you to do, and I want you to realize that when I say this, I sympathize.
Get a girl.
Get a fucking better driveway.
What?
Yep.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10 Minute Podcast.
What are you talking about, a better driveway? I live in a wonderful home. I'm very fortunate to have it. My driveway is a tight turn at the
It's
top of
just-
its own hill.
Let me tell you
such
something.
bullshit.
Let me tell you
No, it's
something.
not bullshit.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
No.
It fucking
sucks.
blows.
I park my truck up here. I got my
Right.
stuff in my
Right.
garage, and I turn around just
No.
fine. You guys want to pull up the long,
All-
goofy ass
no.
driveway? Then you want to turn around up here. You know
No.
what? You could, but sna yaha.
No,
No,
you know
let
what?
me tell you something. All driveways should be easy to pull into.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your driveway is like in the cartoons when they're going up the mountain to
Yeah.
the castle.
That's right.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Ricky,
it's like, oh.
that's what it's like.
Yeah.
What's wrong
you,
with that?
You got to be a mountain goat to traverse that.
Yeah. Let me say
Get a
it
better
even more
driveway.
clearly.
Your house sucks.
All driveways should be easy to pull into.
All right, Chris. And
100%.
Brian, didn't you mean mountain dough goat? Hey-oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Brian, you can come up on the mic. Chris, you can back up off the mic just a little bit, all
Is
right?
that right?
With
You're
that,
being the mic police?
with that,
Mic
Yuck,
police,
so you're
huh?
starting to
with that
piss me
said,
off.
and with Chris being pissed off and Brian saying goat without dough, welcome to 10 Minute Podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Will, the chief engineer of Hafter.
See ya.
See you later.
See ya.
fuck-
You know what?
up.
My name is just Will Sasso.
There
I'm
you go.
Brian, the Kid Callen. You guys all know that.
And I'm Chris D'Elia, and I don't have a nickname because I'm raw, and what you see is what you get.
And you
Okay,
know
stop
what?
saying
And
that.
you know what?
What?
You know what?
What? No.
Here's the thing.
No.
Will's wearing a button-down golf shirt with it, and it's open to his navel.
You could almost see his pussy.
It's open
It's
to
so
his
far you
navel.
could almost see his
You can see
pussy.
the top of his cunt.
Hey, don't
And,
use that
and,
word.
And speaking of
No.
cunt,
Yeah. Stop using that word.
Fucking
And
Chris
also,
is wearing.
don't
Chris
say
is
that-
wearing
Yeah.
a tank top, and his entire chest looks like a '70s.
Okay.
Okay.
It does.
It does.
It looks like a
does
giant maw.
It looks like the unrated cover version of Black Crowes Amorica before they got
Okay.
in there.
Can I ask you guys a question, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Is it because I'm raw as fuck and what you see is what you get, and
Don't
maybe that's why
say
it goes
that.
back to
I
what
don't-
it is?
I don't even-
because I'm not trying to act like I'm not.
Okay. Hey, here's
Daddy 70s a little bit. Okay?
Don't say daddy either, because don't look at me like that.
He's not 80s, 60s, 90s, 2000s, or beyond with the fucking hair. So yeah, you 70s. Let
No,
me tell you something
but-
else. I don't remember which one of you guys said you're pissed off at me, but now my blood is boiling.
Well-
because you're talking about his chest hair, and another thing you're failing to do is say doe before goats, and you said the C word without saying bees after it.
Yep.
And that's what Brian says.
Hey, man.
He always says,
Combi.
yeah.
Well, I got rid of my cumbies. So.
Got rid of your combi.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, you've been around Canada a little bit lately.
You know what,
Well,
guys?
that will be boring to talk about, but I've got something to say.
No, it's not. Tore it up.
Okay.
And I want to thank Toronto for throwing me a parade. That was so sweet of them. It was amazing.
It's not a. That's not a parade.
I
Dude.
got the key to that city. I own that.
I
city.
love Toronto.
When
Let me tell
either
you-
one of you guys go there, when either one of you guys go to
Yeah,
Toronto,
well, I
or
go there all the
Edmonton,
time.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
from
Then
Canada.
you
And I'm-
ask me permission
Yeah.
to do anything.
And I'm doing it. Well, what club did you play?
Well, I was at the comic strip in Edmonton, and
cool.
in Toronto, I was at Yuck Yucks.
Cool. I'm doing a theater. So what?
Hey,
when
man.
we do what?
Hey,
Is that bad?
man.
Oh, that's
No, it's fine. That's
Spa.
fine.
Spa.
No, it's nice.
Okay.
It's
thanks.
fine. We're happy.
Oh,
We're
thanks.
happy.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, I don't personally have a stake in it. Brian looks a little deflated that you're doing a theater. And
Let me
he's-
tell you guys something. It's
I'm a
okay,
little pissed
Brian.
off
You
right
get
now.
there when you be my age. Oh wait, look. Jeez. Here's
Hey,
what we do.
man.
Here's what we'll do.
Hey, man.
Let me say something. Actually,
What?
right now, because
Yeah.
this is going to come out. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and let me tell you something. My show comes out on Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
So fucking eat dicks, you guys.
Hey, what the
You know what, bro? That's
because
obnoxious.
I'm telling you,
Why
my
the
show
fuck?
comes out,
Yeah, but-
and you should have already congratulated me.
Well,
we
why?
have on our own.
I'm not going to
Undateable.
congratulate
Maybe
you.
he hasn't.
Undateable.
I'm not
NBC.
congratulating you.
Undateable.
No, stop it.
NBC.
Stop it, guys.
Undateable.
Stop it.
NBC.
I'm not.
9 o'clock on Thursdays.
Hairboy and Brent.
Hairboy
NBC.
and Brent. That's how it's called.
Hairboy and Brent.
Okay, no. That's
Hairboy
not what
and
it's
Brent.
No.
Hairboy and
Okay,
Brent.
look, no.
Brent more than this
Okay,
guy.
look, no.
Brent more than this guy.
No.
Unwatchable,
Look, okay.
undateable,
Nobody
undateable.
knows who Brent is. Nobody knows who
Dude,
Brent
he's your
is.
co-star. That's not
Who cares?
cool.
Nobody knows who Brent is.
Sorry, Brent.
Super mean.
Hey, everybody, tweet this guy who's
no.
the quote-unquote co-star of my new show coming out. Mine. Own it.
Bro.
I think
Bro.
Bill Lawrence would have something to say about that.
Maybe, but at Brent Morin, BrentMorin, you're not good.
Hey, bro.
That's just
He's
shitty.
on your show,
Don't-
bro.
And he's also one of your best friends.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
Now-
sabotaging him.
No, I'm not sabotaging. Just tweet him. You're not good.
Okay, but
Hey,
as much as I'm
man.
opposed to this, I would like to ask you how that should be spelled.
H
Yeah.
apostrophe NAH apostrophe GOOO. You're not good.
So lazy. Goo.
Yeah, it's very.
That's
very-
not good.
No,
Amazing.
it's go. It just keeps going. 3 O's. And let me tell you something. You watch it. You tune in. NBC.
All right.
9 o'clock Thursday.
right.
You
Stop
fucking pieces of shit.
Okay, I don't.
man.
I would like
How
to
we
say,
do it
That's
from now on.
No, that's not how we do it.
That's not how you get
All right.
audiences to come to your show.
Oh,
You
yeah, it is.
Both
You
you
can't
guys
call them pieces
right.
of shit, bro.
I would like to apologize for two things. Number one, Chris's abhorrent attitude and his new school way of promoting a show. That's
Right.
not how
That's
it's
right.
done.
It's a new
Especially
dawn.
not. No, it's not how it's
No,
done. And that's
man.
and the National Broadcasting Company probably doesn't promote shows
And I'm
that
not
way.
gonna
The
watch
other
it.
thing I'd like to say is that you guys are screaming into the mics.
Okay, all right, I'll
and
back up.
It's making me burgundy brain blood red mad.
All right. Well, let me back up when I say this. You're not good.
Okay, now we
Chris,
can't barely
Chris,
hear you.
you can't say that about your co-star. He's probably a little insecure. It's his first show.
That's
and
right.
You're trying to turn the people against him.
Dun, dun, dun,
What are you doing now? What is
White
that?
Stripes,
No. Why are you doing that?
Seven Nation Army.
Undateable.
No, that's not the theme song to it, man. No.
Undateable.
No,
With Crystalia. Brown.
He's high.
No,
He's
bro.
high. He's high on fame.
Dude, you become an asshole with your new show, man.
Can I tell you something, Chris?
Billboards of my face.
All right, dude.
All
All right. Listen, man, it ain't about whether you're hot.
not, you're right.
No.
It's not.
It ain't
You're
about
right.
dealing when you're hot. It's
And
about
I
whether you
digress.
can handle being cool or not.
In the troughs, bro. When
You're
you
right.
hit a trough,
Yeah.
and you will hit a dirt
yeah,
trough.
and let me tell you.
You'll hit a dirt trough,
Hey, dude,
bro.
come on.
Because you're going to be no. Listen, all kidding aside,
Yeah.
I hope your tongue likes the taste of dirt. Because
Yeah.
when I'm looking for your career, and I
Yeah.
got to look in the back of my sock drawer,
Hey.
to find it. When I look on the bottom one of my heels
I'll
of
tell
the
you
shoe
what.
I never wear, and that's your funk. That's
I wish you
your
guys
career.
All right, I wish you guys both nothing but success. But this is a message for
Me
Chris
too.
and for Brian, and I don't mind looking in the mirror on this one, dear sir. And I'm even speaking to myself. Hope you like the taste of shit sandwiches,
Whoa.
because that's what we're getting in the restaurant called show business. And a little dessert I'd like to add to
Yeah.
that, a little aperitif. Fame is an illusion.
Okay, but you're being a tad dramatic.
All
don't
I'm
you
saying
think?
is I've been.
NBC,
All
9
right.
o'clock Thursday.
No.
NBC, 9 o'clock
Why are you
Thursday.
joining in?
It's
And
You're a
I like
fucking
it.
sheep, man.
It's
He
catchy.
always-
Oh my
he's
God,
always
you
been-
suffer from herd mentality,
He's
dude.
always been a
You
sucker
get
for
caught
rhythm.
up.
He's always
Wait,
been a
let's see if
sucker
he gets
for rhythm.
caught up with.
Hold on. He's always been a sucker for rhythm.
No.
Check this out.
No.
Dun, 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 dun,
He's getting.
dun, dun,
Holy
dun,
shit!
dun, dun,
Look at that.
dun, 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 dun.
I
See?
like rhythm.
See, he does it. He does it no
Let's
matter
see-
what.
Hold on, let's see. If
Okay,
he-
what?
Let's see this. Let's kill puppies. Let's kill puppies.
Brian
Let's
killed
kill
the bit.
puppies. Let's
Brian
kill
killed the bit. He talked about puppies dying. That's the worst thing. I don't know why someone would do that on a comedy podcast.
Hold on,
hey,
man.
that's really weird to talk about.
Hey, yeah,
Everybody
Brian,
loves
hey,
puppies,
this is my
and Bryan
impression-
Callen kills
This is my
bits.
impression of Brian. Hitler was right. Hitler was right.
Hey, man, I didn't say that.
You won.
I didn't say that.
You won.
Why did you choose that?
You won. Watch my shows so I can buy a spaceship.
A spaceship?
Wow.
All
Why
right.
a spaceship?
You watch my show, and if it hits 7-8 seasons, hey, I gotta buy a spaceship.
Man, your accent's changing and
I'd
everything.
like to buy a house on the water in Big Bear.
Sad.
That's not sad. That's
What are you gonna
wonderful.
do?
It's a
What are you
great
gonna do? Go
chill.
fishing?
Yeah, I'm gonna fish trout.
Oh, are you? Hey,
thanks for listening to
get
10
so
Minute
drunk
Podcast.
you'll fall into the water and die?
No, I'll swim to shore
Nah, you
because I'm
won't.
Canadian.
You
I
can't
swim.
swim.
I'll swim in February.
You
Sweet
panic.
Brent Morin. Hey, Brent Morin. You're not good.
Hey, if you like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. Please download and subscribe on iTunes. And I tell you what, stay tuned to the end of the show to listen to a message from Adam Carolla. It's a really, really important message about the future of podcasting. We appreciate you, and we need you to listen.
Oh, man.
Hey, listeners, this is what it sounds like right before we record. Hey, Will, come on, let's go. Hey, Will, come on. Hey, Will, come on, let's go.
Wow, that's a bad
That's what it
impression.
sounds like. Well, that's you guys.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10 Minute Podcast.
Hey, stop
All
it.
right.
What are you doing, man?
Making farting noises into the mic?
Why?
I don't know, because what happens if Will doesn't give a shit?
Hey, Will, I give a
guess
shit. I
I see
know
your
you're
point.
mad because Chris is being lazy mouth. He's being
He
sloppy.
hasn't formed a word
Yeah,
yet.
he's slop gob.
This podcast is exactly 42 seconds old, and he's
He's slop gob molly mop.
All right.
Aren't you? Ain't you a slop gob molly mop, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, molly mop, slop gob, slop gob.
Hey, welcome to the
molly
10
mop.
Minute Podcast. You know what we need you to do? Go
I
to
am kind of a dick.
Look at his. Look at his. Your spinal cord's made of rope. What's up with you, bro? Tighten up. What's going
if
on?
you like the podcast, and even if you don't, if you're listening, download it on iTunes. All right, don't just listen to it with on the thing, whatever your thing is.
Right.
Get it on iTunes, subscribe, and rate and review us. My name is Will, the White Samoan Sasso.
Oh, come on. I'm Bryan Callen.
You gave me that nickname.
No, I didn't. Or maybe I did. I'm just wondering why Chris hasn't taken his chin
Chris
out
D'Elia.
of his hand.
He said he's
Chris
Chris D'Elia. He said he's Chris D'Elia. He didn't say I'm
Why-
Mopley.
You've not taken your
Mollygob.
your chin out of your hand. What's
What?
going on with you?
No, I don't know. I was
Slop
thinking or
gob.
something. Stop, dude. Stop.
Slop gob.
All right, whatever.
But what happens if I don't care?
Yeah, the whole thing goes to shit.
No,
Yeah, probably. I'll admit that.
So
If
you know
you
what?
weren't as
When we
anal.
say, how about this? How about I'm just going to commandeer this instead of we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Okay, listen.
No, you know what?
Listen
The
up.
W.
Okay,
fuck that.
hold on,
Here's what's
hold
up.
on.
I appreciate.
I will admit that this
when you
podcast.
say we appreciate you, what it means is the W means will.
Okay, listen.
Will appreciates you.
No,
Yeah.
I appreciate
appreciate
you. I will admit that this house called the 10 Minute Podcast is held up to an extent by the stick you wear in your ass.
Hey,
And
that's
that's
a
fine.
sideways compliment.
You do wear a big stick in your ass.
No, I
and
don't.
I get it.
Yeah. So
Why are you, Chris?
Yeah,
why
what's
are you?
up with
he's
fucking
all
slop gob,
mopey and
molly
sad.
mop?
well,
Are you okay?
and you're probably thinking I should be excited, right? Because of tonight.
Oh, yeah, tonight. And I did want to get to that, but
Oh, yeah.
now's a good time. Hey, everybody, Chris's new show, Undateable, premieres tonight on NBC, 9 o'clock. Definitely check it out. Thursday nights, NBC.
Yeah. And also, if you're in a different area in Central, it's probably earlier or whatever.
It's
'cause you
8
know how
p.m. if it's
stupid
Central.
that bullshit is.
No, it's not bullshit. It's just people in,
right,
Central.
but move,
Nah,
Hey,
we
Chris.
we need things in the middle of the country besides, like,
I actually know.
yeah, but we need things in the middle of the country besides deer and trees and coyotes and
I know.
mountains.
I know. You're right. Stay there. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, what's up with
What's
you?
going on with
Well,
this
no,
guy?
I should be excited, and I am. I'm very excited. My new show comes out tonight.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
all
the
that.
last time you were pretty.
Yeah, on Tuesday you wouldn't
Pretty
shut
fired up.
You would not shut the fuck up
You were
about it.
by the way, you were actually obnoxious.
Well,
Yes, you were.
If you knew, you're kind of kicking me when I'm down. But yeah,
Why?
and this I kind of didn't want to talk about this, but I guess it kind of
up?
came out. You know how I said to everybody to tweet my co-star Brent, at Brent Morin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
How
good.
I said, hey Brent Morin, you're not good. You're not good.
Not good.
Yeah. Did they tweet him a lot or something?
Yeah,
A lot of people tweeted. I bet
they did. Yeah,
you have quite a social media reach. I would
We
imagine.
have a following.
Well, I have a following, Brian. Let's not put you and me together because I have.
mostly me, but
No,
it's
actually,
like-
I think if you add up my Vine, Instagram, and Twitter, probably might
Okay,
just
guys,
adjust.
this
I
is-
don't know.
It's not productive. This
It doesn't matter anyway.
All right, that
you know
doesn't
what?
matter.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm
I mean,
here-
we're not here to do math.
I'm here. My hands are tied, you know.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
You have a lot of Twitter followers.
Yeah. Whatever. But
Okay, this is
anyway,
not,
what
this
I'm
is, I
saying
can see
is,
it's not going to be.
I don't want to have a
Yeah.
conversation about.
Nah.
You know what's the last thing you want to do? Go on a podcast, talk about Vine.
True. So
Pull the plug on your podcast.
Listen, I want to say, you know, Brent's one of my good friends, and he's been my good friend for 7 years, and I gotta say,
Don't count the years. Go on.
maybe it wasn't the best idea to have my legion go on Twitter and say Hinaga.
Okay, but
Don't
before
call
Brian
it
says something,
fucking
can I
Legion.
tell Brian to just shut?
Yeah,
Brian,
you
do you
can.
mind if I just
Sure.
Brian?
Yeah. Just
Could
tell
you
him.
just?
Well,
Don't-
I have a
just-
right to speak to.
No, I know
No,
you
but Brian,
do.
hold on one second. Let Will go ahead.
But two things actually. Could you come up on the mic just a tad?
Okay, but can he
then
not say
shh,
Legion?
But then I'll get around to the Legion thing or not.
Yeah.
But what's more important is I just want to be sensitive to Chris right now.
Yeah.
And you were about to get very up
yeah.
in arms about
I
this.
was
Him
not.
saying Legion. Yeah.
Okay.
Just shut the.
Don't. That's
So
rude,
Chris,
though.
what happened with Brent? Please tell us. We're your friends. Tell us what happened with
He
Brent.
basically didn't understand what was happening for like the first half of the day.
Because people were tweeting.
Hinaga. And and they were tweeting him that, and he didn't understand. And then finally, he understood where it was coming from because somebody mentioned 10-minute podcast, and he figured that.
Okay.
that
So then he
linked
listened to
me.
the episode.
And he listened to the whole episode, and
Okay.
he really kind of he really took it bad. He took it
what
bad.
did
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I don't blame him, to be totally honest, because he's one of my good friends, and I shouldn't treat a good friend like that just because my show's coming out tonight at
All
9
right,
o'clock.
you
on
already
NBC.
said that, but we always bust on each other, and we're always
Yeah.
kind of that's what we do here is we kick
I know,
each other
but
in
you
the
know
balls.
what?
and-
Did he come at you or what? I mean,
Nah,
what was
he-
it?
All right, Brian. Nobody fought anybody.
Yeah,
That's the
nobody
most
fought.
Brian Callen
Yeah.
thing to say.
It
I don't
wasn't
know.
like that.
He's
come
talking
from-
about his friend being mad at him for real.
It's my
Yeah.
culture when somebody
You know
says
what it
that,
was,
I'm
It's not
gonna
too?
your
come at
culture.
But you know what it was,
My
though?
culture, you
Well,
know?
we're the same
You're just a
culture.
white
But you know what
guy.
it was?
Nah, I'm Sicilian.
You know what it was? So am I,
100
actually.
I'm 100%
so-
Italian from
All right.
Napoli, so I'm not even.
But I'm a little bit more
Look,
gritty.
you guys, we're getting away kind of from
Yeah,
what
we
the
kind
whole
of
thing
are.
is about.
This isn't the
Okay.
Who's the Most Italian
Yeah,
podcast.
it's not.
But
For sure, it's not.
If it
'cause
was,
that
if you
would be
just
the worst
judged on
podcast.
chest hair, it would be me.
Yeah, it
Okay?
would be you.
But I'm just let's
Yeah.
go back to what we're doing.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you look like you took a run down a hill into a woman wearing a fur coat, and you both went
Right.
rolling into
You-
a
and you look-
down a hill
Yeah.
I
in
know.
love,
Okay.
and you blah, 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 and you all roll and kiss like you're in a French film, and it's black and white, and the contrast is all blown
Okay.
up way up, so the whites are really white and the black are really black, and then everyone fucking leaves the movie theater in Paris, France, because your chest is so covered in black hair from her fur coat because it's the most French film
Okay.
of all time.
that is true, 100%
I
true.
understand,
And you
but
look like
Will
you come.
kinda-
Will looks like he comes from the hills.
What does that mean?
You're a
The
hill
hills of
person.
Toscana?
You're
What'd
a
you say?
hill
The hills of
person.
Toscana?
No, he looks like a hill person.
Toscana.
Don't say.
Don't say it. Don't
But it's
pretend,
in
Don't say
Toscana,
don't
Toscana, man.
pretend to speak Italian.
I'm not trying to be Italian, but Toscana.
No, sono italiano, okay?
I know. But
Solamente, huh?
What? Solamente?
Don't
Was that- what do you mean? No, don't say, hey, babbo buongiorno,
Okay.
italiano.
So anyway,
Come on.
we're really getting away from this, okay? What I'm
Parla.
right.
Cristoforo, parla. No, don't say mudande.
What I'm
Mudande
trying to
means
say is,
underwear.
okay, look. What I'm trying to say is, he got really upset, and it wasn't the fact that he was mad. It was he was disappointed, dude, and he came and he asked me very earnestly, and it was a bad thing. It was
Well,
bad.
what did he was emotional? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he was. I got his back, but yeah, he was upset. you know.
Well, I mean, okay, but what did he? What did
Well,
he,
I rang, my doorbell rang, and I walked out there, and I opened the door, and there was Brent, and he was just kind of kicking the rub, the little, like down on the what do you call it, the gravel?
kicking the gravel.
gravel. He was
Kicking at
kicking
the
the gravel,
gravel?
yeah.
Oh, well.
And he had his hands in his shitty $90 jean pockets, and
well, don't.
there I did it again, right? I
You
just
kind
did
of
it again,
shit on him.
and
a
I
little
didn't
bit.
mean to.
We didn't.
And
I didn't want to
$90
draw.
isn't-
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
not
want
that-
to draw
that's not
attention
that-
to it.
I'm wearing $90. I mean,
Well,
I don't think I have a pair of pants that cost more than $90.
Right, me neither.
That's ridiculous.
you know what? And to be totally honest,
if you're Metro or if you're
these
Vane.
pants right here,
Yeah.
Yeah, there are only 400.
I'll tell you what I do own. I do own.
That's really expensive.
That's really expensive.
Chris,
I will never.
our listeners might take offense to that because
Really?
nobody spends that much on.
I'll tell you what.
jeans.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, Chris, you're kind of drawing a line, and I would never spend more than $90 on pants. But I
Right.
tell you what, I
Me
would
neither.
spend
Me neither.
$3,000 on a suit because Italian, Italian, real Italian.
Can we
So
maybe
I'll-
not bring up the?
Well, I just want to go back to who's the
Okay.
most Italian.
I
I'll
understand.
easily spend $3K
But-
on a suit and $700 on shoes because Italian.
Okay.
I'll even spend $290 on socks because Italian.
I'm
you
a-
might be.
Italian.
You might be.
Italian, too.
You might
if
be.
you invite me to your wedding, you can show up looking great because Italian.
You can cry. Probably you can cry because emotion.
Yeah.
Because But
All right, so Brent's upset, and please take this. Look, we're running out of time, Chris. Take this opportunity.
Okay.
You're always kind of. I know you're always
right.
kicking Brent. Maybe Brian and I can
do.
handle it a little better.
Right.
Even though you and
He's
Brent have
young.
been friends for a long time.
He's young.
Apologize to
Just
the guy.
apologize
I
to young
feel
Brent.
bad
Say
because
sorry.
Brent came to me and the new show Undateable tonight, 9:00 NBC, and he was kicking the ground and he was crying and he
That's crying. Wow.
and yeah, snot was coming out of his nose.
Okay,
what
are you
about-
for
And
real?
it was so gross. He looked so ugly, and I just
Okay,
I want to
that's not
say
Chris.
no, and I want to
Apologize
say
to him.
say just because he's shorter than me doesn't
Okay.
mean
Chris.
I'm not sorry. So Brent.
Brent.
It's Brent.
Brent.
You know his name?
I'm sorry, Brent.
That's a bad.
Fucking shit.
That's a bad apology, bro.
I kind of want to do it again. You gotta
Yeah.
I
apologize.
gotta buy a
It's a
spaceship.
Hey guys, remember when I started the show and I went, "What's your favorite kind of sandwich?
Nope.
You like a Reuben sandwich?"
No.
So dumb.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
What?
I hate
I
how
shushed it.
protective you are.
I was
over
shushing
your
Brian.
Dumb song.
Look, it's our song. First of all, let me correct you there. And if I was
dumb
correct,
song.
if I was corrective, if I was protective of the song, I would have not have gone along with the beat
it's very
of the song.
rude to
Hey,
sh
hey.
me, and I'm getting
think,
more. And more
I
I
angry.
just don't like it when you sing along with it.
I don't like it when you. Sh me.
I think
I-
Shakira would like me.
She got a boyfriend who's really protective of her. You don't want to.
Brian, stop saying protective. Brian, please stop saying
Also,
protective.
he ruined that bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he was just saying something weird.
yeah,
out of
and
left field.
and it should have just been a big pause afterwards.
It could have
'cause then
been a
it would have
bigger
been
pause.
funny. Yeah. No, well, he ruined it, so it's all
Well,
good.
all right, I guess we
Guys.
can just move on with the podcast.
Guys, hold on. Let me. Get,
I don't feel
no,
that
I wanna-
enthusitic about
Let me
it
get
now.
involved in the bit.
You want to do it again? And
You want
then
to do it again?
let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Hey, I was just saying.
Yeah, I don't like when you sh me.
you
Like,
guys,
don't do that.
I was thinking, I think Shakira would like me.
Why?
Okay.
That was good.
Not bad.
And you know what?
Not
I
bad.
guarantee you, everyone who listened will think that that's the funnier version.
yeah.
You don't know.
Oh, I do know.
You're not. You're going to take a survey. All right, but why did you bring up Shakira?
Because I think that the way, you know how like sometimes you ever just look at somebody and you're like, that you get along with them?
Man, no.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you look at somebody and you're like, I'm going to punch that guy in the face?
Okay.
That's the opposite with
The
Shakira.
opposite. You
I
have
think that
thing.
she's very, very attractive.
She is very
Yeah,
attractive.
She
and
is.
I happen to think that she would like me because I'm pretty good in the
No.
in the,
I
in
remember
the-
going. I remember I used to.
Wait, hold on. You're pretty good in what?
well in the whole
He's-
physical. I mean, I don't want to be.
He's undulating his body right
Yeah.
But
now.
I don't want to be like. I don't know how this sounds, but me, I would just say physically or whatever.
Fizzily?
Wait, hold on.
You don't wanna
so
be
you're
fizzly?
pretty good
Physically.
physically.
Physically?
I mean, thank you, but I'm
What's
just
that
saying.
You're not.
mean?
He's
No,
not
I didn't.
complimenting.
I didn't say that. I asked you what you said.
Yeah.
I said, I wasn't sure. I'm saying, when I do, I'm good. My job, when I'm good at my job, I do my job. I do it good.
All right. Look, Chris.
Physically,
Man, you sound like you're just tweaking out on something. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
man. He's
I don't
not-
know what the fuck's going
I
on.
think
with
Shakira.
this
I
guy.
think
know what's
Shakira would
going
like
on.
me.
I know
I
what
think
the fuck
Shakira.
is going
I
on.
think
He's
you know what.
from
You know
LA.
what. You know what. I think Shakira would like me.
All right. You know what? He's
Here's
made
what's
his
going
mind. You know
on.
what? You know
Hey,
what?
bro.
He thinks he's
Bro.
scared about
Bro.
that. Hey, you know what?
Here's what's going on
I
with
made
him.
up my mind. Yeah.
Here's what's going on with him.
You know
He
what?
lives
We're
in
gonna go with the
LA.
Dusty Rose instead of the peach. You sound like
Yeah.
one of those
Because-
like when a gal is getting married and she's like
I'm fine with
picking
that.
out the
I'm
thing.
fine with that.
You know what? I think
Because
the girl
he is
should
a
wear
gal.
this and the guy
Yeah,
should wear
because
that.
he
Not
is
a
a
gal,
gal.
but I am picking out Shakira.
And he's never been punched in the face.
No.
Chris has never been punched.
Never
in the face.
been punched.
You know
tell you
why?
what.
Do you know why? Because of my blocking ability.
No.
And that's the truth.
I'll tell you
not
what.
the
Yeah, it is.
truth,
I've
bro.
been punched in the sides, front, bottom, and center of my
Me too.
gladiator helmet face.
Yep.
And I'll tell
Not
you
me.
about.
I only get hit in the arms because I go bam, 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 bam.
No, I
do
come
a
from
rising
kind of a
block,
country
and
town.
I do a fucking side block, and
No.
I do a downward block, and I do a
and you come up on the mic.
I do all that. I can't come up on the mic when I'm,
Yeah, but they can't see
throwing
that.
out my appendage.
I'll tell you what, one time I was about 14 or 15, we're outside of the corner store, and these bullies kind of came up, these metalheads, right? They had like the mullets and the shaggy little shitty mustaches and the jean jackets with the Led Zeppelin laminates and
Too descriptive.
Yeah. And they came up on me and my buddies who were always dressed in like basketball shorts and a
Too descriptive.
and a
That's too
football
descriptive,
jersey,
Will.
And
really
like
descriptive.
dirty Air Jordans or Bo Jackson
Will,
cross trainers.
it's too
And just
descriptive.
kinda,
Long story,
always,
Will, long
always
story.
dressed for a basketball game or a pickup football
Right.
game. Or
Okay. And then
big
what happened?
scrub
Because that's too
baseball
descriptive.
to
You're
break
not
up.
writing a novel. You're just tell us what happened.
And one of the guys was like, we just walked out, and I probably had a bag of chips or like a box of chocolate
Will,
or some
man.
sort of thing that I would eat.
It's descriptive. What you're
Coca-Cola.
telling,
Aging.
what you're telling
No
us
idea.
is inconsequential to the point you're
So
making.
much sugar right into my fat little veins.
All
And,
right, dude.
And I was, I was a big, chunky,
Try not to say
football playing
adjectives.
kid.
Just tell us what happened.
And so the guy comes up to me and he's
Right.
like, hey, he starts starting it out of nowhere. He's like, and I was like, look, man, I don't want any problems. I don't want. And he grabbed me and put me in a headlock and he punched me right in the center of my face.
Jesus.
He just put me in a headlock and he just went, boom, right in my face. He punched me in the
damn.
face and he let go. And I'm a hardy kid.
Yeah.
I'm playing full contact football. I'm knocking, other kids around.
Yeah.
And he goes, crack, right in
Right.
the face. And I stood right up and I said, look, man, I'm serious. I don't want any problems from you, man.
Oh, wow. You already had problems.
That
That was already the problem.
his was he punched me in my gladiator helmet.
Right,
Teenager
so his
face.
hand hurt maybe.
Nah, I don't want to go that far. It's not like the
I'm
opening
just
of
saying,
Smallville or some shit like that.
Right.
Whoa, he has superpowers.
About to get a little
All
too
I'm saying
descriptive.
is,
You're about to get too descriptive.
all I'm saying is, if you run into like let me put it this way.
No.
2 or 3 or 4, you're dead. 13 or 14-year-old fat kids, they'll beat the shit out of everybody. As a
Right.
matter of fact, I'd like to go to UFC where it's just like 3 fat 14-year-old boys. They'll beat the snot out of any. They'll
Hey,
That's weird because I
that
was
was-
surrounded by. That's weird. I was surrounded by
Here's where Bryan...
6 skinheads and.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, it was, and I was like, they
Here
were
it
surrounding me,
comes.
and I said, you guys. This is what I said. I went.
No, you didn't. Wait.
What'd
Can I
you
stop
do?
Right there?
No, what'd
I
you
want
do?
you to finish, but first of all, you did not start it by going.
No, because
At least my story
ahead.
had a little humility
no.
where I'm explaining the
I
whole
got-
time.
I'm not. I'm a black belt,
All
so
right,
I
Chris,
went.
Go
no, you
ahead.
weren't.
But
Go
they
ahead.
surrounded me, and I went. You guys want to dance?
You did not.
I did. No,
say
I did.
that.
And
I actually...
and they came.
I actually have audio of it. It did happen.
It did
and
happen?
I wish I could argue with him.
Wait,
See?
can you play that again?
Yeah, yeah.
What? Bryan, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That actually happened?
Somebody
threw- I
videotaped
was
it.
right there.
Thank
I was
you.
right there.
Yeah.
I watched him
He
say,
videotaped it.
"You guys want to dance?"
You took
And
on
I-
6 skinheads.
I
Actually, it's a
saw
little more than that.
It was probably 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I hate to. I don't look. I don't like Bryan.
I lost.
I was
track
just a
of it,
fat
yeah.
teenager with one like metalhead punch me in the face. You took on
Well,
8 or 9 skinheads.
Well, I'm master.
Look, I don't know if I would go that far to say you mess, but I would say that I did see it take on about 7 to 8 skinheads. Yeah.
Well, I have a question for that.
And
you did see or you did say?
I know you were going to say that, but let me
Chris,
tell you.
hardly the
but,
point
but,
right
but,
now.
But
I know, but it's fun.
now, can I ask? Because this is the I don't know how you've been trained.
Yeah. Well,
But-
I can tell you.
But I have a very
can't tell you. It's a lot
specific.
of it's secretive.
I understand, but I have a very specific question for you. There was one guy that basically, what's the move where after all that happens, you make up with one of the guys and get his number and then go hang out with him?
Chris,
'Cause I saw that
I can
happen,
explain
too.
that,
I
and
saw
don't
that
make
happen,
it
too.
sound weird. I can explain
I don't. I'm
it.
not saying it's weird. All I'm saying is,
because
and then
I
I
know
couldn't
how
get in
you're
touch
asking
with you, and then I couldn't get in touch with you for a few
But
hours.
if I may, I'll explain that.
hours?
Yeah, it was a
I
while.
will explain that.
And then when
Fine,
he
it's
came back,
fine.
and then when he came
When-
back,
Listen.
okay, what? But
What
your shirt
happened
was
was
ripped.
this: I was trained, and my master, Master Hanyawa,
Okay,
Doctor
Oh,
or master?
Dr. Messer. He was a
he had
double.
his
He is a double.
PhD. He had his PhD.
Right.
In Kung Fu.
I've heard of him.
Very impressive.
And anyway, he always told me there's a way to do it. So what I did is I felled them. I stunned them with dim muck, and I stunned them, and then they kind of
was
fell.
dim muck.
And what happens inevitably when they see me do that to people, I always get a disciple. And he said, "Please, will you teach me?"
Oh.
And so I took him to my hotel room, and we went over some stretches.
Okay,
we went over
all
some-
right.
Well, but don't just say all right because
I don't look.
Well, I'd actually
look. I have a lot of homosexual friends, a lot of gay friends. I don't care.
Right,
if
well, that's
Brian's
what
gay. I don't care.
right.
If Brian's
I'm not gay.
okay.
I don't care
That's
if you're
fine.
gay.
But then, can
I'm
I
a
ask you a
teacher.
question?
gay. But lots of gay people listening.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you a question?
Like,
Yeah,
it's
I don't
fine.
care about-
It's fun. It is fun to be. It is fun to be gay.
The guy you fucked is probably listening.
Yeah, he's
Who
and he's
are you
gay.
talking to?
I don't know the guy's.
Are you talking to him?
I'm not talking to him. I'm talking about the guy.
I didn't fuck the guy.
I don't care if you
look,
did.
Brian,
I
it
did- I
doesn't-
didn't fuck him.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying
He was
is,
in my hotel room, and we did
I
some
want to
stretching.
know the move.
Holy shit.
That's fine. But I want to know who trained you to then be in the hotel room with the guy, and then when your friend, you must have been trained. I'm knocking on your door, and you were saying, "I'm on the phone. Come back later."
That's real weird.
What move
Yeah.
is that?
You don't
Because
have
It's
video
called,
of that.
it's called the I'm gay and I don't want my family to know because I'm a real fucking mess and I'm a homophobe.
No, listen.
Move.
We did a little
It's interesting.
did a little toot.
Look,
All right.
dude, you did some coke?
Okay.
Oh, no.
You got me.
Jesus.
You got me. I get a euphoric feeling. It
You know
felt
how?
good.
And he was Sudanese. The other guy was Sudanese, and you
Oh,
know how.
now I
Yeah.
know what
Well, okay.
A Sudanese
I'll admit it.
skinhead?
Yeah.
That is out there.
Well, he's a very complicated, emotional guy. Emotionally
you
complicated.
think?
Yeah. And so
I mean,
I don't
all I
remember.
was just a fat, Western Canadian suburban teenage kid
Yeah.
getting punched in the face by a metalhead. It's
Right.
pretty common.
Yeah.
I turned out
Brian,
all right.
Brian?
Yeah. Okay. We were in the room and we were stretching, and that's all I'm going to say about it, because I don't have to say anything more. And you don't have any videotape of that, do you?
Well, that's for another episode.